What is up, my beautiful people? We are live with another Anfield Agenda match day. Today, we travel to Bramall Lane for the new manager bounce because, of course, Liverpool get the new Sheffield United, not the one that got whooped 5-0 by Burnley. We get the Chris Wilder version, but I'm still expecting a win. The team news is in, it is confirmed, and we will go through it momentarily. Again, thank you to everybody for joining us. Appreciate your support. White Hammer with the first super chat of the day said, nice balanced team, liking it very much. Yeah, I think it's quite good as well. I went fairly close, my prediction. I got the back six right, and I got the attack right. I just didn't get the two additions in midfield. So this is the confirmed Liverpool lineup, my friends. It is, of course, Queevy and Kelleher in goal. Trent Alexander-Arnold at right back. Joe Gomez comes in at left back today to give Costas a rest. Then it's Canade and Virgil van Dijk in your centre-back positions. Endo Mania is going to be running wild all over that Sheffield United midfield. Szoboszlai and Alexis McAllister. And I'm so excited to see Alexis in an advanced position. Then it's Mohamed Salah, Cody Gakpo, and Lucho making up the attack. Can't complain about that. Klopp's managed to do a bit of rotation. We've managed to get some strong teams out there as well. So I'm good. Good. Right, let's do this, boys. Said Turquoise. Mike said hello. Annette, how are we? Welcome in. Darwizzy AMP, thank you for your kind comment. Yeah, I'm excited. Look, I love 2 games a week. I'm not happy about the 12:30 Saturday kickoff, but this time it's just my own laziness that I'm not happy about. But we're all good. Nice to see you guys in. And again, we're closing right in on 230,000 subscribers. So if you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do. It really will make the world of difference to us. Right, Ella, how are we, my friend? Said, hey, Craig, hope you're well. Got her airport security interview tomorrow. So nervous. At least Liverpool will distract me. Well, we all wish you the world of success, Ella. I'll be in Dublin Airport on Sunday, mate. But yeah, best of luck with your interview tomorrow. Ella's doing security interview for the airport. Connor's here with me, by the way. Say hello, Connor.
Hello, Connor.
That's a 5-year-old joke at this point, and we're not letting it go. Right, what else we got? Love Endo. Craig, please watch him off the ball. I will. I'm going to make a special effort to have a look at Endo today because I was very impressed with the little cameo off the bench from Endo the other day. Made a big difference in that midfield. We were winning the balls higher up the pitch, gave Trent more space to operate, and got himself a very fine goal as well. Will you be doing a watch along for the Liverpool game of the weekend? Absolutely, Joe. We will. And we're also going to be doing the 5:30 game on top of the league on Saturday. So loads of games coming up. Darwin benched and Gakpo comes in, no complaints. Yeah, I think it's fair. I think Gakpo deserves his opportunity. He's been in good goal scoring form. And he doesn't have pigtails. So, we can't complain about that. I still can't believe those pigtails, lads. Thoughts on the best wonder goal from a Liverpool player? Alonso, halfway line against Luton. Salah had a couple of screamers. I really like Mane's first goal for us against Arsenal as well. I have a special place in my heart for that Origi goal against Everton. I know it wasn't a hard goal, but I'd say I'd probably go for the Origi goal against Barcelona just because of how clever it was, what it meant, how quick Trent was to take the corner, and how difficult that finish was from Divock as well. I don't think that gets spoken about enough. Amazon Prime is what the game's on. Not for us, Lee. Not over here in Ireland. I will be watching on Premier Sport 2 today. But yes, it is an Amazon game. Did you see, Connor, that Amazon lost the rights in the latest round of Premier League bidding? 25-26 season onwards. It's just TNT Sport and Sky who got the packages. But every game on the last day of the season is going to be shown, every one of the 10 games. If the way this season we've gone from having the Thursday night games to the 2 p.m. Saturday slots, but they're not on TV, they're all going to be on TV. So yes, I've lots to look forward to from a footballing perspective. I wonder how much our packages are going to go up, though. That's the thing. They can announce all these great deals, but the shithouse in me goes, yes, this is all very well and good, but how much extra is it going to cost us? Pep was sending shots at Cara today. Look, El Pepinald is definitely a little bit agitated, shall we say. His post-match interview after the Spurs game told me everything I needed to know. You could see it written all over his face. Craig, this is our best front five, said Whitehammer. No excuses for him. Look, I've got no excuses either, mate. That is a front five that we can all get behind, I think. I'm excited to see Alexis in the advanced position. Hopefully, Szoboszlai steps it up a bit, because I think it's fair to say, not that he's tapered away, but he hasn't been at the brilliant Dominic Szoboszlai best that we've experienced lately. Rightio, let's have a quick look at the Sheffield United team, and they have gone for Fotheringham, Bogle, Robinson, I'm not pronouncing that name, Trusty, Brooks, Souza, Hammer, McAtee, Archer, and Osula. Yeah, how am I pronouncing that one? Oh God, Amihedozic? Ahmed no, can't do it. Anybody want to try and phonetically break that one down, work away? But your man, number, what number is that? 16? God, them numbers are horribly small. Ahmed Hodzic, just as I was saying.
First name is an L.
You there, God?
Yeah, God's here.
God, how are you feeling about your own game this evening, of course? You take on Mauricio Pochettino and Chelsea at Old Trafford. Mr. Adam is at the game. You feeling confident?
No, not at all. I'm kind of fearing the worst. I'm thinking 7 losses at this stage at the end of tonight. So
how many?
No.
Oh, Ben!
7.
Liz, how are we? Lovely to see you in the chat, my friend. I hope you're well. Happy match day to you as well. And look, there's some belter games on tonight. We will be keeping you guys up to date with all the latest scores on the sidebar that will be popping up. We will also keep you up to date in the post-match show, because, of course, our game kicks off at 7:30, but the other 2 games tonight, the big games, the United-Chelsea game, the Villa-City game, they kick off at 8:15. Craig, is Gravenberch starting? No, sir. He is not. He is. He's on the bench, I think. Is he? I haven't seen the bench yet. One sec. I'll have a look at the bench in one moment, mate. But he's not in the starting 11. The starting 11 is as follows: Queevy and Kelleher, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Joe Gomez at left back, Kanade and Van Dijk in the centre back positions, Endo in the 6, McAllister and Szoboszlai in the attacking midfield positions, with on the right hand side Mohamed Salah, left hand side Diaz, and through the centre we've got Cody Gakpo. When's kickoff? It is 7:30 kickoff tonight, lads. 7:30. Kelleher's my only nervous feeling. Look, I'm not saying anything, because the last time I went out with a "he'll be grand" statement, we all know what happened. So I'm saying nothing tonight about the goalkeeping situation, other than let's just hope for the best. That's all I'm saying. Lucky Arsenal yesterday. No, look, let's be fair. Let's give credit where it's due. If that was us, like it was in the weekend, we'd be celebrating it. So fair play to Arsenal. Look, it was a bit of a stinger last night watching it. A little bit sad, because we could have been on top of the league tonight. But fair play. Give them their credit. If you're going to win a title, they're the type of results you have to grind out. And they did it. So give credit where it's due. Jen, thank you so much for your kind super chat, mate. You're very kind indeed. Look, my friends, we're going to need a few new moderators. So I need some suggestions in the chat. Our moderator team has sadly been reduced, but we'll have to add some new faces in. So give me some suggestions. How am I doing, Emmy? I'm good. Good, mate. I'm good. I feel like all the gang's here. Connor's here beside me, and God's somewhere. He's everywhere, God, isn't he, really? Aren't you, God?
Yes, but every time I have to, you mention my name, I've got to press 2 buttons.
I know. That's why I like doing it. I know. I want to make sure you're awake as well. I want to make sure you're focused. I want to make sure that you're not fluffing.
Are we talking about fluffing again, are we?
Yeah, you guys don't want to know the conversation that we had before we went live. It went into some very strange places.
It did.
But Siri helped us.
Yeah, Siri did try to help. So,
Daz said, a big couple of weeks for the Reds, and I believe we'll put it up to Arsenal. Also, love your content, Mukhara. Thank you very much. I was about to say muchas gracias. Like, that's not Irish, Craig. Wrong language. Really appreciate that, Daz. And look, what a week we've got that week. We've got Manchester United on the 17th, West Ham on the 20th in the League Cup quarter-final, and then Arsenal on the 27th, I think it is. That is some week or some 10 days of football. And It will have a big part to play in the title race, I think, as well. It's not unusual. What's my prediction? After seeing the team, I'm feeling ballsy. I'm going to go... What did I go? 3-1 in my prediction? I'm going to go 3-0, actually. Yeah, I'm going to go 3-0. Can I get a prediction from you, Mr. Crosby?
I got 3-0.
Arsenal's the 23rd. Sorry, got my date wrong there. I knew it was before Christmas, actually. Yes, I should have been aware of that. What'd you say?
3-0.
3-0 for Connor as well. God, can we get a prediction from you?
Yeah, you're losing 2-0. You're not. You're winning 4-0.
I'll take it. I will take it. I don't know what's going on top of the league, by the way, but have you seen this, Crosby? We're now averaging over 5 goals a game.
Crazy.
Si-
36 goals in 7 games. Or something.
Yeah, on top of the league watch-alongs, we've had 36 goals in 7 games. And only for that horrible 1-0 United game, the average would have been way higher. So, we guarantee you goals on top of the league. So there you go. Make sure you come over and join us for all the watch-alongs on there. Tomorrow, we'll be doing one of the games. I can't remember which game we're doing tomorrow. I want to say it's Newcastle.
No, it's not. It's Spurs versus West Ham. And how have we had 2 3-alls and a 4-3 on top of the league?
I don't know. It's mental. It's mental. It's been brilliant. I've loved it.
Well, it's going to be 0-0 tomorrow night between Spurs and West Ham, so...
It is not. How dare you? Son is definitely scoring.
It'd probably end up 5-all now.
There you go. 5-all sounds about right, doesn't it, for top of the league? I really want to keep that. Imagine we went through a season of watch-alongs and even averaged between 3.5 and 4. My God. We know how to pick them. Gomez to finally score today, said Nessie. I tell you what, Nessie, he's been getting there, hasn't he? It feels... I think you could be onto something, Nessie. I can smell a Joe Gomez chance as well, whether he scores or not, but I think we'll be close. Mike, nice to see you in the chat as well. So, Joel Matip. The news doesn't look great. Now, we don't have a confirmed timeline, but there are reports that suggest that we're talking months and not weeks. So, my big fear is that Joel doesn't get to play again before the end of the season and that we end up not getting a proper way to say goodbye to him on the pitch. So, I hope he can make it back and I hope he can get some minutes because he deserves, if indeed he does leave in the summer, Joel Matip deserves a big send-off. He's been a huge part of what we've done. One of the best free transfers we've made. And it'd be really sad to see Joel depart in such a manner. So hopefully he can get back because he's a good guy, Mr. Joel Matip, and we all love him. Liverpool struggles against bottom tier teams. I know. And we're not great away against them either, but look, this team are pretty shit. They are bad. Now, how much of an impact the Chris Wilder addition is going to make, I don't know. But let's be frank, we should be doing this. We should be getting the result tonight. If we really want to be in a title race, if we really think of ourselves as contenders, these are the type of games we need 3 points from. What player hit you most emotionally? It used to be Firmino, 100%. Now, I'm going to say Darwin. I feel like Darwin has stepped into that number 9 and taken over my Bobby Firmino emotional roller coaster ride. So yeah, I'm going to say Bobby, but Alisson will be a close second. Finley said, Craig, I feel it could be one of those games where we dominate and only win 1 or 2-0. Loving the content. Keep up the hard work. You'll never walk alone to you. Thank you, Finley. And I said this in our Discord earlier on to Colin. It's either going to be one of those 1-1 frustrating headaches or a 4-0 whooping. And I hope it's the latter. White Toblerone. Goat. I don't like white Toblerones. Not a fan. I used to when I was younger, but I think as I've gotten a bit older, I've gone off white chocolate a little bit. You a big fan of white chocolate, Connor?
I like white chocolate. I never had a white Toblerone before.
They're interesting. Give us a woo for good luck. No. The woos have to come. They have to be a deserved woo. You can't just throw out the woos willy-nilly or they lose their impact. Are we all ready for a bit of Endomania, though? I mean, I'm never letting this one go, God. Never. Endomania is going to be running wild.
Endomania?
Yes, sir. Endomania. What are you going to do when Endomania runs wild on you, brother? It's happening. Go on to Watoro.
let's be fair, it was an amazing goal. I mean, you had 4 worldies in the last game. It was mad.
I'm going to get one of those t-shirts made up and rip it like Hulk Hogan when he scores. Yeah, we got to get an Endo Mania t-shirt. If I swear to God, if I see that on Red Men's Shop. Nah, fair. Like, but it is a good idea for a t-shirt. When did you join YouTube? I think 2018. I think it's 2018. If not, it was late 2017, but it was in and around that time. Craig, you actually reckon Matip out FSG have an option to buy? So yeah, look, I do think that if you take into account the injury to Joel and the fact that we're already starting to look at defensive reinforcements before the injury, I do feel like it's a likely scenario that we see a centre-back brought in January, but I can't sit here and say I know of any certain tally or targets or anyone that the club are about to make a move for. I don't have that information at the moment. I smell a VVD header tonight. Thoughts? Well, if you want a brave bet, I would stick away from this game and go to Sky Bet, and I think it was 20-1 on a Maguire header for United tonight. That stuck out to me like a sore thumb. Like, that's £100 profit if he comes up from a fiver, or you lose a fiver. But yeah, there was nothing of value for me when I was looking at the Liverpool odds. Nothing stuck out. Would you ever go back to Twitch? No, I wouldn't. Financially, it's just not viable to run a sports type channel on Twitch. It's a good platform, really lovely people. We were treated very well over at Twitch, but this just feels right. Like, it feels home, where we belong and where the best of content creators around our industry and what we do are. So yeah, I think we made the right choice. And of course, we've added in God to the team. We've obviously brought in Adam to the greater family as well, with Adam's channel doing great as well. Top of the league, growing really well. I feel like we're heading in the right direction. And I'm very grateful that Adam approached us. And I'm enjoying working with him, to be honest with you. He's a good dude. Would you work with Kick? No. So, how do I say this? So the truth, like, this is the way I think of it. Everybody gets one attempt at trying something different. So for us, it was Twitch. We got an opportunity to go on a year's deal with Twitch, and we felt it was a good opportunity for us. It gave us some financial stability when we needed it. And then we came back to YouTube because we think it's a better fit. So would I reevaluate again and go to the likes of a Kick? No, I don't think so. Not unless we were talking about obscene amounts of money and it would be an open cash grab. I won't lie to you. But nah, not from a content perspective. I think we're in the right place. Every time you put up a voting poll, it's blank on my side. It's not anything we can control, unfortunately, mate. It's a YouTube issue. All we can do is put the poll up and, like everybody else, just hope for the best. So I would say maybe, I don't know. See, I need to know what you're watching us on. Are you watching on a phone? Are you watching it on a desktop? Are you an Android user? Ooh. Does anybody still use Androids? Even my wife has joined Team iPhone. Who's better, Doker by Cetic? It's the most stupid question I've ever been asked. Sorry, but you're asking me who's better, a right winger or a holding midfielder? What type of question am I supposed? Where am I going to go with that? It's I don't know what to say. You know, there's no metric to measure that. iPhones are a scam. Well, if you're trying to write that on a fucking iPhone, that word would say scam because it will change it. iPhones are so much better. I agree they're overpriced. No argument. But look, if you're a creative person, you're going to end up using Apple products. I don't know a single graphic designer or architect or musician or anyone that doesn't use a Mac and Apple products to make their content. That's the truth. For me, anyway. Ben, what about yourself?
Yeah, no, I've been Mac ever since I went professional in design. I was always a PC guy.
Oh, professional.
We'll gloss over that. 13 years ago. But
professional. Ooh.
Oh, I was a graphic designer professionally before I did the whole YouTube thing, but whatever. No, but I never wanted to use a Mac, and then my old job said you got to for this profession, and I thought okay, so I had to have a crash course overnight, and it's been Mac ever since. I'd never go back to PC. Crap.
Yeah, I'm the same. I absolutely love it. I never thought I'd spend the money on a Mac, if I'm being honest with you. Like the idea of spending 3.5 grand upwards on a computer. If you said that to me 3 or 4 years ago, I would have said not a hope would I invest that much money. But you know what? They're pretty great machines. I would love to moderate, Craig. I'm a retired veteran from the armed forces and spend my free time educating myself on what Liverpool is doing. I tell you what, mate. That if that isn't a sales pitch that's worth a try, I don't know what is, dude. So, firstly, thank you for your service, mate, and keeping everyone safe. Secondly, I'm glad that you're here with us, mate, and you're well. So, yes, sir, absolutely happy to give you that opportunity, my friend. And Jason, thank you for your support, pal. Would you ever like Gerrard to coach? Look, ideally, Joel, I'd love it, but he has to earn it. You know, he doesn't get to manage Liverpool just because his name is Steven Gerrard. But if he had some, you know, if he went through a period where he had 2-3 years of good managerial experience with good results and he was clearly heading in the right direction, yeah, that would be the dream for us, but he's got to earn it. You know, we don't want to go full United here and just give him the job. Sorry, Ben.
No offense taken.
Is Endo underrated? I don't know, Melvin. I guess it depends on who you ask. Let's be honest. We are a reactionary bunch, us Liverpool fans, and somebody can very quickly go from 0 to hero and hero to 2 pigtails and pink boots. So, I don't know. I guess it depends on who you ask, but I think he's heading in the right direction, and I'm glad that he gets the start tonight. I'm looking forward to see what he can do. Have you seen the GTA 6 trailer? I have not, but I know a god who has.
Yeah. No. Every time you mention, I was like, two buttons. No, it looks unreal. It does, but 2025, that's a long way away. So, whatever. That's it.
Are you gonna buy it?
I'm gonna say I'm nodding yes. Of course I am.
So Roger said, used to be Android for years, always backed out of Apple because of the cost. Finally did it, and now I know why so many people go for Apple. Look, it is cost prohibitive, 100%. It is definitely more expensive. And if I wasn't using it for work, I probably would have a Windows laptop or something. But because I need it for what we do, I wouldn't ever change back.
Honestly, just on that point, you are right. And everyone goes, Apple's too expensive. The operating system is so much simpler than Windows. Whenever you're doing creative stuff, it just works so much better. And I've used it on, Windows devices before, and I cannot get on with it. So, stick with Mac.
Yeah, I love the Macs, to be honest with you. It just works. Everything connects well together. They talk to each other well. And I'm an idiot. So if I can get by with a Mac, anybody can, because trust me, I'm just about past the turning on and turning off the computer stage. If City got caught, which players would go to rivals? I've got no idea, but I can see Siri thinks I'm talking to it in the top corner. So I was trying to turn on. Thoughts on No Elliott? Surprised, the captain. Surprised. I thought Harvey Elliott would have got an opportunity today. Yeah, surprised. Let me just check the bench, actually. I haven't seen the bench yet. 1 second. Who have we got? Is it? Well, I don't have that screen open, Ben. Because it'll be 10 or 15 seconds behind me, and it confuses me. Right, so what we got for today? Let's have a look at the bench. Right, on the bench today for Liverpool, we've got Darwin Núñez, Adrian San Miguel, Curtis Jones, Harvey Elliott, Costa Simicas, Ryan Gravenberch, Marcelo Piniluga, Jarrell Kwanzaa, and Connor Bradley. So there's some options there for Jurg. Saudi's listening. I don't know. I don't know what you want me to say to that. I'm working cybersecurity and I use Android phones. Yeah, but I can get that. because if you are, I can understand how somebody who works in the tech industry with regards to security and stuff like that, I can understand why you'd use Android phones. If you know what you're doing, Android, I think, probably has more opportunities to crack into things and redevelop and add to them. But yeah, for me, and look, most people, I think, probably if you were to do a survey in the world, are probably Windows users. So it probably makes more sense to be Android Windows. But I love Apple. I'm definitely one of these weirdos though, like who just wants. I'm one of those Apple idiots who just sees a new shiny apple and goes, "Ooh, Apple! Ooh, gummy to Milo." I knew you'd like that, Connor. No Rodri, no party. Well, no Rodri. What will happen tonight for Manchester City? Because Villa are going to want a response. You know, they haven't been getting the results they would have liked as of late, and well, certainly the last game. And Unai Emery and that Aston Villa team have turned Villa Park into a bit of a fortress. So I will be very interestedly keeping an eye on that one. Heading home to watch the game. Have a good stream. Up the fucking Reds, said Fritz Frank. Thank you, buddy. That lineup, though. Yes, it's really good, isn't it? I think most people are pleased so far with the lineup that we've seen. We do have a poll open in the chat, of course. We're going to ask you guys, what is it going to be results-wise? Is it going to be a Sheffield United win, a Liverpool win, a 0-0 draw, or a score draw? Connor Mullen's going for a 2-2 draw. I don't know if you mean in the Villa game or in the Liverpool game. I hope you mean the Villa game. Oh, so close, though, last night, lads. So close to us going top tonight with a win. But fair play to Arsenal. They got their late victory. Craig, don't you like how the league race is just so open at this moment, said Samuel. I love it, mate. I love it. It's beautiful, and I hope it lasts a while, because the idea of a multi-club title race feels fun. And it also lessens, I guess, the chances of City winning it. So I'd be far more... I'd be far more happy to lose a race to Arsenal than I would to Man City, because at least I've got respect for Arsenal. Now, look, they'd be insufferable, but that's okay. So are we when we win. But as I said, at least I've got some respect for Arsenal. Mo Salah to score his 200th goal, inshallah, said Wayne. I think it's tonight, Wayne. I'm with you. I think we're going to see that special 200 goal for Mo. I think he's 11 away, if I'm not mistaken, from passing the next person on the Liverpool goal scoring record, which, if I remember correctly, is Billy Liddell, I think. Think we'll have to show patience tonight. It's going to be a grind, said CP. Yeah, it's really frustrating that we faced the new manager bound Sheffield United. I would have liked the one that showed up at Burnley last week. Do you think this team is better than the 1920 team? It's too early to say, Joel. We're only 14 games into the season of the league. I think we need a bigger sample size, and we also need to deliver trophies. So look, put it this way: if we can beat West Ham at home on the 20th, we're in the semi-final of the League Cup. So two-legged fixture away from a final and potentially a trophy. We're in the knockout stages of the Europa League, and we don't have to really worry about that until, February or March. We have a game against Union Saint-Gilloise, but it's irrelevant. We can literally send the kids over. Now, I don't think Klopp will go really, really, really weak, because I think there's still some integrity to be had in this group. There's a matter of who goes into the second and third position. So I think we'll need to look like we're trying to win it. Does Man U get a result today? So Ben and Adam think it's going to be a draw. I was going to go for a Chelsea victory. I think 2-1 Chelsea. So yeah, I'm going to stick with my prediction, but the top of the league team prediction was a score draw. Simon Spoofer, probably up for shenanigans tonight, said Nessie. Yes, Simon Hooper is the referee. He was, of course, the referee for that infamous game, I think, wasn't it, against Spurs? Was Hooper the ref for that one? When we had that goal ruled out?
I think so.
I want to say he was because I'm fair. That's the game Curtis Jones got the red in, right?
Or Simon Hooper was the offside with Diaz, wasn't he? Because Darren England on VAR. I think that was the same game, was it?
Yeah, Simon Hooper was the ref, wasn't he? Yeah, it was. It was him, yeah. So we had the double red card in that game, the Curtis Jones one, and I can't remember who the other one was. Was it Alexis? So yeah, but you know what? He's actually been a decent enough referee. The mistake he made for the Manchester City advantage, other than that, I actually thought he'd refereed that Manchester City Spurs game really well. And he knows the eyes of the world are going to be on him tonight. He knows that. So I'm expecting a pretty straightforward performance from Simon Hooper tonight. Oh, it was Jota. Sorry, yes, it was Jota for the other red card. Thank you. What are your predictions for the Liverpool match? 3-0 for me, 3-0 for Connor, and Ben. I can't remember. Ben went 4-0, I think, if my memory's correct.
Yeah, I've gone 4-0. I just think you got too much for Sheffield.
Love the midfield today, said Frankie. Yes, yes. Look, my friends, I'm getting greedy, but we are really, really close to hitting 230,000 subscribers. So please do hit that subscribe button if you are new to the channel or if you haven't yet subscribed. Don't forget to drop a like on the stream as well. We're already over 300 likes, so thank you for that one. And we will have, of course, the full watch along, match reaction, player ratings, lots of interactivity. You guys, of course, will be voting for your man of the match in the match reaction. And lots of other bits and pieces along the way. So do stick with us. Craig, should I put a bet on for a Salah today? I never like to encourage people to have a bet, mate. I'll tell you about stuff I might bet on, of course. But so the reason I would say no is because I don't think there's value in a Salah goal. You're looking at what, 4 to 6, something like that, maybe. Maybe 5 to 8 if you're lucky. So I don't think there's value in that. If it was part of an accumulator, yeah, maybe. But in itself, I wouldn't be putting much money on a single goal like that. Is it too early to hear your Liverpool United prediction? Well, it's never too early to say 5, 6 or 7-0, is it? Honestly, I feel it is a bit early, yeah, because we don't know if we're going to pick up another injury or not. Touch wood that we don't. And also, we don't know if Ten Hag could be still there at that point. I know he likes to stick his finger in his ears and go, la, 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 everything's great and all the players love me, but I don't know. Maybe we get him the sack. Maybe that's the case. Look, he should have been sacked after the 7-0. There's no coming back from that for me. If we had lost to somebody 7-0 with a manager who was middling, that would be bye-bye manager time for me. You know, because they were also whooped by Man City as well. Was it 6-2, 6-3, something like that? So, yeah, nah. I'd say bye-bye too. After that, there's no coming back from it. Like, that is their biggest rivals. Like, we are the club they don't like. Their fans. You know, there's just kind of respect there, but we're the rivals for them. 7-0 is absurd. Did I mention 7-0, Ben?
No.
7-0, Ben?
No.
Adam said, am I a member? Well, yes, sir, you are. If your name is green and you've got the Anfield Agenda logo beside it, then you're absolutely a member. If you guys would like to become members of the channel, we have 2 options for you. We've got Anfield Agenda FC, which is €2.99 in euro, or we've got Anfield Agenda Ultras, which is $5.99. Both of them, you get all the emojis, you get member-only polls, you get the Anfield Agenda logo beside your name. Your name appears in green to me, making it easier to spot comments. If you're an Anfield Agenda Ultras member, then you immediately get access to our Discord group, which is for Ultra members only. So, yes, sir, that is, you are indeed a member. Craig, Salah or Hazard? Craig, smash. Stop, mate. I've answered that question hundreds and hundreds of times. There is no answer that isn't Salah. And don't mind all the little Chelsea arsehole fans that try to make out like Hazard was even fit to lace Mohamed Salah's boots. Mohamed Salah would give up football if he went 2 calendar years without a goal. Stop it. Salah wipes the floor with Mr. Fraud. No, look, Hazard on his day was amazing, but he didn't have too many of those days. They weren't consistent enough. Mohamed Salah has shown the consistency. He's shown the goal returns. He's the man. Only Chelsea fans make that a debate because they're you can either say they're deluded or they're sticking up for their boy, whichever one you want. I think somebody will get to Xavi Alonso before the vacancy comes up at Liverpool. So I don't think it'll be Alonso. Gerrard, let's be honest, he's sitting 7th or 8th, I think, in the Saudi Pro League. So not a hope in hell he's doing enough to get the Liverpool job. And I don't think we can talk about the next manager yet, because 2.5 years is a very long time in world football. Like 2.5 years ago, we wouldn't be having a conversation about Alonso probably. And managers and form comes and goes at that point. So I don't know. Like De Zerbi, would he have really been in the conversation 2.5 years ago? Maybe for some people, but maybe others, didn't really know too much about him until he came into the Premier League. Then you've got managers like Nagelsmann, who's kind of stock rises and lowers as well. So I don't know yet what the answer is going to be in 2.5 years. But I tell you what, I'm absolutely over the moon that we have 2.5 more years minimum of Jurgen. Maybe in 2 years, James Milner will be the next manager. Right, so let's have a look. So Connor very kindly sent me over the bookies odds for the next Liverpool managers. And at the moment, what are we saying here then? Linders 3-1, De Zerbi 5s, Nagelsmann 11-2, Stevie G 15-2, Xavi Alonso 10-1. So they're not thinking it's likely. Luis Enrique, fuck off.
I think this is top 3 really.
I think De Zerbi's ended up at either Man City or Barcelona. That'll be my guess for De Zerbi. He just strikes me as Pep's replacement. Is Arne Slot good for Liverpool? So he's the Feyenoord manager, right? The guy who Spurs looked at before they brought in Ange Postecoglou. He's certainly a manager that people are keeping an eye on in Europe. I have to admit, I don't really follow the Eredivisie, so I don't know too much about his style of football. But you know who's not on that list? Ange Postecoglou. And I tell you what, I think he should be.
He's on that list. He's 7th.
He's 7th. Do you know what? If he doesn't last at Spurs, let's say, or they fall out of love with each other, I tell you what, we could do a lot worse. I'm a fan of Ange Postecoglou. I am. I like the way he carries himself. I like his views on the game. I just like him. And I know, we all know he's a Liverpool fan as well. That doesn't hurt.
Just for reference, James Milner is 51 and Jose Mourinho 66.
Mourinho's still salty over not getting the job when Rafa got it. Oh, what's the drink of the day? There is one. Hang on. Sabrina! We do have drinks for today. I thought ahead. I wouldn't have remembered, though, till he reminded me, but I know that there is a bag with drinks in it in the fridge. She won't even let me see them, by the way. She puts them inside the bag in the fridge. Drinky time! Diego Simeone. We would be bored to death watching Simeone ball. No, like, as much as I loved Rafa, there were some very difficult games to watch under Rafael Benitez, but they were effective. I don't know if I'd be willing to sacrifice a style of football for just results. I know that sounds a little bit weird, but with Jurgen, I think we get everything that we like, Right, so make some noise there, love, will you? What are you giving me? No, you can't give me options. You have to just give me something and tell me what I'm drinking. Jack FM, welcome to Anfield Agenda FC, sir. Appreciate your support. Ten Hag, no thank you. No thank you. See, United are looking at Mike Mannion, actually, as a possible goalkeeper choice. Hey, Lucas, what have you got for me?
Mr. Witts.
Thank you, sir. So, I've got Dr. Witt. What is this exactly?
It's, I think, fruit.
All right, I can get on board with this. Well done. Well done for not stitching me up, Lucas.
Yeah, Mom was going to give you something else.
Pop in quick and say a quick hello. Jump in the camera. Hello, everybody. Look at his hair getting all long. Thank you, Lucas. Right, we give this a bash then. Let's see what we got. We've still got 90 minutes to go till kickoff, so I'll tell you what, I feel like I like this one. Hang on.
If you do, I think he's getting more.
Oh, yeah, I can get on board with this. It's like summer fruits. Dr. Witt. B12, B6, niacin, biotin. Nice. So this is what we got today. Dr. Witt. There we go. Thank you.
I'm watching this one is tomorrow.
I guess I'm not putting that back in the fridge.
No, I'm drinking that, definitely. That's getting drank.
You're being healthy.
Yeah, it is a big bottle. It is. It's a big bottle. It's going to hold a lot of piss if I don't move this table. Is it like a Vit hit? A little bit, yeah. It's quite nice. It said it's a multi-fruit still drink with added vitamin C, niacin, B6 folic acid. So if I get pregnant, I'm sounding. It's got folic acid in there. That's the only thing I remember about any of Sabrina's pregnancies, by the way, was to make sure to give her folic acid in the early days. The fact that I told her it came out of my penis, well, that's another conversation. I bet you God's sitting there going, no, Craig, no.
Does God have a Craig mute button?
Yeah, but he's too late. He can't get to it in time. Thoughts on the new stand? I love it. I think it looks great. Can't wait to see it packed full of Liverpool fans and, of course, some of the away fans. But yeah, it looks brilliant. Fair play. Haven't seen it in person yet, but certainly looks imposing. What do you think of it, Connor?
It looks good. Taking a while. Can't really play a club for that.
Yeah, it's going to be cool. They've got some trials. I think on Monday they have a Q&A with Klopp and a test event. So hopefully passes the safety inspections and all of the licenses are granted, and fingers crossed we start to see fans being introduced from the United game on the 17th. Clean sheet today. I didn't look when I got up, but I don't think I shit the bed. Oh, you mean in the game? Oh, I don't know. I mean, I probably feel more comfortable back in me getting out of the bed with a clean sheet than us keeping a clean sheet these days. I want to become a member. How do I? Send me your bank account details, mate. No, there's a join button. You should see a join button, my friend. If you don't see it, I'm sure we can get a link into the chat. Or you can scan the QR code on the screen as well in the bottom corner. Do I like the purple kit? I don't. Do you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of a washing powder ad. Because they always have like mauve, lilac kind of colors, don't they, in washing powder ads. So, yeah, not a fan of it. But it feels comforting at the same time. I feel like I want to go give the lads a hug when I see them in that kit. Horrendous joke, straight red. Yeah, it was a bit shit, Global Egypt. You're right. I'd certainly send me off for that as well. I love them all, said Corin. Harvey Holden's here. Hello, my dog. Who knew my dog had a YouTube account?
Someone make it. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm not hating it. And it is an actual picture of my dog as well. Have you seen? You seem in great spirits today. It's infectious. Look, I mean, life's good at the moment. You know, everyone's healthy. We're heading towards Christmas. Channels are going well. Can't really complain. Football's been enjoyable. Lots of it to look forward to. Yeah, it's all good. All good. The Anfield Agenda team are good. The top of the league team are good. Adam's new channel's gone really well for him. And yeah, it's been a nice time. It's been a nice few weeks. Can you fix Connor's audio? He's sitting on the other side of the room with no microphone, mate. I just randomly ask him questions because I feel bad leaving him sitting there. Why he's naked again? Well, people seem to just get naked when they walk into this room, and it's very confusing.
Too warm.
It is warm. It's definitely warm. And then that light shining down on my freshly shaved bald noggin, I should say, for today. Should have seen me earlier before I shaved, Connor. I looked like a hippie. Hair was so long. Looked like Darwin. Do I like the holidays? No, not a fan of Christmas. I think I've explained this before. But this is the first year that I've not had a real dip in my mood. So maybe I'm on the mend. I don't know. Maybe I'm able to kind of move past the Christmas period. But not a fan. Not a fan, really. I like it because there's lots of football on. I like it because the World Championship of Darts is on. But But other than that, I find Christmas Day a really boring day. You know, like in the UK, I think Adam said he's going for an Indian. You know, pubs and all are open in the UK. Over here, you know, you spend it with your family, and I see enough of them fuckers as it is. You are like Chris Hansen. Bop? Who's Chris Hansen? I think you meant to say Hemsworth. Clearly. Look at me. I look like fucking Thor. Let himself go and had a couple of bad months. You look like Phil Mitchell. There you go. No, Grant. Surely Grant. I'm probably more of a Phil.
Chris Hansen has one of them, like, non-scatcher shows.
Oh. He hasn't caught me yet. The pedo catcher. Oh, how to catch a predator. All right, fair enough. Yeah, did you see? I read something the other day. I couldn't believe this. Only in America, my friends. And again, no offense to Americans, but I seen some fella crashed his plane for content. I'm not even joking. Some pilot dude literally crashed his plane, ejected out of it with a selfie stick, and tried to make it out like it was a fault in the plane and he survived the crash. I don't know what to say. Like, I don't think I'd ever be that desperate for a bit of content that I'd be potentially looking to plash a quane, to crash a plane. It's nuts. You need to try that next. Yeah, no, definitely not trying that. That's not going to be on the to-do list.
That could be a forfeit for something like a bet.
What, buy a plane, learn how to fly a plane. He got arrested for that. Oh, yeah, he did. That's why it was up in the news recently. He got arrested for it because they figured out that it was basically horseshit, his story. Will get views, though. It definitely will get views, Matt. Yeah, no argument, mate. It definitely will get views, but I still wouldn't be putting myself through it. The plane landed in some forest somewhere. So, look, nobody was injured in it or anything like that, but still, like, bit crazy. You don't need to learn to fly, Craig, if you crash. Fair, but I need to have the awareness of where to crash.
I need to get up in the air in the first place.
I mean, I can't really go, Ben, Connor, what do I do? The plane's crashing. This is not OBS, Craig. There's nothing we can do for you. What channel can I watch the game on illegally? I don't know which one you can watch it on illegally. I can tell you it's on Amazon Prime in the UK, and in Ireland it's on Premier Sport. But after that, I'm afraid you're on your own. Did you pick up a new mod already? We got one. I'm still on the lookout for a couple more. I don't have my chief moderator, Mark, this evening because it's his brother's birthday, so I'd usually ask Mark for some suggestions. Do you think Arsenal got lucky yesterday? Do you know what? Like, I like to give them the benefit of the doubt, Dean Barber, mate, because if we did it, we'd be all over it, you know what I mean? And we did against Fulham. So I feel like Arsenal deserve the credit for the victory. It was tough to watch because I was hoping, you know, they drop points, but credit where it's due. They got the win. It wasn't a scaldy pen hour at them. They scored a perfectly good goal, won the game. I just don't know how, if you're Luton, you don't defend the literal last ball of the game and leave Declan Rice to get a header. Like, I can't believe that defended. Who's the current Everton player you hate the most? Pickford. Clearly. Now that Richarlison's gone, Pickford. How much is Premier Sport? No idea. Honestly, I had no idea. I think it forms part of my BT Sports package that I have with Sky, but honestly, mate, I don't know individually how much it costs. They did Fulham versus Luton, or excuse me, they won. We won against Fulham, but they won against Luton. Yeah, fair play. You know, you got to give credit to them. I'm still looking in the top corner. We must be really close to 230,000 subscribers. So please do hit that subscribe button. We've got 9 minutes till kickoff. We'll run through the team one more time for you. It is Creevy and Kelleher in goal. Trent at right back. Joe Gomez comes in at left back today. Virgil van Dijk and Ibrahim Kanade, your centre backs. Witworo, Endo, got to be running Endomania wild all over the midfield. Then it's Alexis McAllister and Dominic Szoboszlai ahead with Mohamed Salah, Lucho Diaz, and Cody Gakpo in the centre forward position. How much is Sky? So I pay them about... It varies depending on what we do. Somewhere between 185 and 210. But that includes our broadband, our TV package, our Netflix, the added on BT stuff. I think a couple of other bits and pieces. Like, this is around 200 quid a month is what we pay, I think. Do you think we will see Kelleher perform today? Well, I hope he doesn't have much to do today, in all honesty. I'd like him to have a nice handy game where the defence doesn't really have much to do. I remember the days when you could watch it for free on TV. So do I. So do I. But those days are long behind us, unfortunately. The 230k big man thing. We haven't got there yet. Well, at least my update hasn't happened yet. I know it is expensive, Dave, but but to understand why I think it's okay to spend it, you have to understand how important TV is to me. Like, I get my value out of that money. Trust me, I watch never-ending amounts of sport, whether it's NFL, football from anywhere I can get it, Netflix. You know, I do feel like I use it a lot, to be fair. Your favorite shampoo? That's so unique and original, Felix. You know what, mate? Nobody's ever thought to come in and say to the bald Irishman, what shampoo do you use? I mean, you're so unique there. Have you ever thought of going into stand-up like as a gig? Or maybe going to John Oliver or one of the lads in America and asking do they need another writer for their shows? Because with that level of wit and originality, I can only assume that, you know, Emmys and awards are in your future. Come on, man. Surely we're past all this crap. Am I missing something? Was there Liverpool Sheffield United poll I just got for Villa City? Yes, we had one earlier on, Mark. We did. We have it earlier on, but look, obviously most people are going for Liverpool win. Mark, if there's anybody you would like to suggest for a moderator, buddy, whack the name, his or her name into the WhatsApp to me, mate, and I will make that happen. I'm one of your fellow Irishmen from Limerick. How are we? Do you know what? It's been a good while since I've been down in Limerick. Somebody said I should go down to a Treaty United game, but I have to get back down again. It's been a long time since I was in Limerick. What are your tattoos? Oh, they're not tattoos, mate. No, they're just notes that I write. I'm terrible when I go shopper at and I forget them. So I just haven't had a shower yet. I just scribble all over myself. In all honesty, I can't explain what they are. They're not really anything, if that makes sense. This is how the conversation went. What story, Andy? You want to get sleeve done? Need a cover up? What are you thinking? And then he says, I have an idea, Craig. And then he does it. And then I see it when it's done. That's genuinely how these happened. There isn't really... I just let the guy do it, simply. Yeah, that's how much trust I have in my tattoo guy. I've been using the same fella for 10 years, 12 years. Kilkenny is in the house. Alex, how are we? Any of them Liverpool? I've got a Liverpool one on my leg. Yeah, it's the one on my leg is a mixture between Liverpool, autism, and me and my son. So it's kind of like it combines all three things. Are tattoos painful? Yes, but it depends on the area. You know, I find them very relaxing, to be honest with you. But there are some spots when you hit bone, it can be very sore. Where do the sleeves end? The shoulder of the shirt. So this one is a proper full sleeve that goes all the way up. This one ends there, and I need to get some more work done on the top for a cover up. You're autistic? Yes, I'm autistic, mate. So is my son. Well, I have Asperger's, which is on the spectrum. My son has autism. So again, as I said, the tattoo combines all three things. Any drinks today? Oh, we've already done the drink. Rapodi, we're on form today, mate. So today we had a Dr. Witt, WITT, and it is a still drink with added vitamin E, niacin, B6, folic acid, B12, and a couple of other bits and pieces. Quite nice, to be fair. I'm enjoying it. It's a very big bottle, though. I don't know if I'll get through it, the whole liter of it. I've seen bikers cry getting ink. So when my daughter was about 8, and we were in Salou, and I got a tattoo over there at the time. I think it was the stars on my shoulder and stuff. And I made my daughter sit there watch while I got it done. I thought, at least she'll know they're not licked on by kittens, and it'll probably stop her from getting one. Nope. As soon as she turned 18, 19, tattoos, and she never moaned about them. Yeah. It's Purple Haze tonight. Hello. Hope everybody gets that one. I don't know what it is tonight, actually, later on, mate. I don't have a name for it. It's a get what you're given scenario for me. It's like Summer Fruit Oasis. That's spot on, Hamza. That is exactly what it's like, mate. Good show. I've got Asperger's too. I only found out, Solomon, when I was 35 that I had Asperger's. And this week, I haven't even mentioned this to my wife yet. Shit, I've sort of really. This week, my psychologist thinks that I should need to be assessed for ADD. He thinks I may have ADD as well, but I don't know. I definitely haven't got ADHD because there's no hyperactivity in me. What do you think of the Liverpool versus Converse items? They're okay. Look, everything in my eyes is measured against the Jordan stuff PSG have. That's the bar for crossover stuff. And the Liverpool LeBron stuff, a Treaty United game, sorry. Yeah.
Whoa, what the hell's happened here?
What?
Everything... It's not my computer. Everything just disconnected on YouTube's end. Right, it's coming back now.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know what was going on there. But we are back, apparently, so apologies for that little glitch. If in doubt, blame Ben.
You can blame me, it's fine.
Right, so we are moments away from kickoff, my friends. So we are in our purple kit tonight. Sit back and I will take you through the next 90 minutes and hopefully we're 3 points closer to the top of the league by the end of the game. Have you watched Ted Lasso? I have not. No, I tried to watch a couple of episodes, didn't quite enjoy it. My wife will watch more of it than I have, to be fair. You're too big for YouTube to handle. That's it. They just don't want us to get to 230k. That's all that's going on here. So look, do help us out by hitting that subscribe button, my friends, and dropping a like on the stream as well. We're moments away from this one getting underway. All the players are out on the pitch, ready to go. Chris Wilder has just taken the applause of the home fans on his return to Sheffield United. Wish him all the best with it after today. So yes, let's fingers crossed we get this result. Ben had me worried for a sec. The way he was going on, I was thinking, have we been hacked? Well, we are just about to get on the way. Simon Hooper will be today's official, and you can see from the back of his head, he is real bald. You can definitely see that. There's no little hair follicles there at the back. He's doing his final checks with the keepers. Liverpool playing from left to right in the first half. We're about to get underway. And we're off. Ball goes back, and immediately Ibrahima Konate does the decent thing and launches the ball out long left-hand side. Come on, boys. Be a nice game if we can sit back, relax, and enjoy this with a handy victory, wouldn't it? Really excited to see Endo. If you haven't seen yet, Endo is Endo's anchor in the midfield with Szoboszlai McAllister ahead of him. That kit. Do you know what the problem is with that kit? You're not going to strike fear into anybody running out in that, are you? Let's be honest with you. You're going to go, oh, I need one little cuddle.
What do you say earlier? Barney the dinosaur.
Yeah, it's like full-on Barney the dinosaur gear. Sheffield United keeper goes long. Ball's headed down by Canade. Trent gets back. So, Connor, where do you stand on the Trent 66 number? Would you like to see him keep it or change it?
I think keep it. Kind of iconic in the south.
Yeah, a lot of people are thinking that as well. It is a very iconic number, kind of unique to Trent as well.
Unless he was taking 8, other than that, I wouldn't bother.
Well, you're not getting 8 off Soboslai.
No.
Free kick to Liverpool here. Foul on one of our boys' left side of the pitch. Taken quickly. Canade in possession. Ball misplaced ahead of Endo there from Ibu. Needs to be a bit sharper than that, mate. Oh, Trent's got Meg, but in comes Endo. Look at him. Oh, it's never a free ref. He just couldn't handle the bit of endomania there. That's all that was. The sheer machismo of Endo knocked him over there. That'll be Sheffield United free kick, which makes me nervous because it's in an area where they can float across in. Right, Liverpool holding the line just on the edge of the 18-yard box. Sheffield United about to dink one in. In comes the ball. Ooh, it's one of those that's, you don't know if they're a mile offside, but a couple of sliding Sheffield United players got close to that and it goes behind safely for a Liverpool goal kick. Yes, Alexis is in his actual position in Briggs, 100%. Whatever that YouTube feck up did, it screwed our numbers. Two, 3.
4, wasn't it?
For 2-8. Canade in possession, centre of the pitch, across the verge. Gomez. I'm interested to see how Joe gets on at left back today. Will we lose a lot going forward or good ball looking for Mo? It's clear by Sheffield United player for Liverpool, throw in on the near side. I will sync, by the way, at 3 minutes 30. Sorry, I forgot to do it earlier, so bear with me a second. Again, throw in, safety first attitude. We've gone backwards with it. Canade to Verge. Right, we are at 3 minutes and 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Lucho can't quite keep the ball in play there on the far side as he tried to dribble back towards his teammates. Goes out for a throw into Sheffield United down by the corner flag on the far side of the pitch. Again, that's a hoof ball clearance from Sheffield United. Soboslai has it now in midfield. Ball into Mo. Mo to McAllister. He's brought down. Simon Hooper signals for a free kick to Liverpool. Alexis looks in a bit of pain there, though. He really does look in pain. And Salah, oh, this isn't a good sign. Salah's immediately signaling for the bench. Hopefully, this is not too bad, but it doesn't look great, lads. This doesn't look good. He's down and he's in a lot of pain, and it's the back of his left leg. And Verge and Trent are trying to have a discussion with Hooper. It's not great, this. I don't know what, to be fair, I don't know what Verge and Trent are trying to say because it was a foul, but let's have a look again. I mean, there's nothing in that. Oh, there's a stamp at the end. There's a bit of a stamp at the end, but I don't know if it's intentional or not.
Looked like poor timing over.
Yeah, it didn't look, nothing about that looked intent to me. There didn't look to be any harm intended in that. But it does look like we're going to be losing Alexis McAllister. Klopp certainly looks concerned on the far side. You know, Gravenberg's warming up, Elliott's warming up. I mean, to be honest, I'm not arsed about the card. I'm only concerned at this moment about Alexis. I mean, we can't be comparing what Jones got sent off for, because that we all think Jones shouldn't got a red, right? So to say Jones was sent off for less, I get where you're coming from. But honestly, I don't see a red card there, lads. I don't. I see a foul in the first place with a trip, and then I see an unfortunate trotting on Alexis's leg. That's what I see, but I can only tell you my opinion. I knew I fucking hated Hooper. He's wearing Puma boots. Of course he is. I knew there was a reason I didn't like Simon Hooper, and it's Puma boots as well. Just bangs a Man City, that. He's back up. He's hobbling a little bit, Alexis. Of course, he's going to have to go off the pitch for 30 seconds. Hope he's okay. He's limping a little bit, but he's trying to jog. It's going to be a Liverpool free kick anyway. And look, the best news is it looks possible he could continue. He's upset about having to wait 30 seconds, but them's the rules. There was no booking or anything involved in it, so he has to wait the 30 seconds. Right, Trent to deliver the free kick. In comes the free kick, headed away by Sheffield United. Unlucky, boo. Cross was blocked. Rebounds out, though. Salah gets there first. Ball back to Joe Gomez. I low-key love this kit, said Isti Urban. Thank you for your super chat, buddy. Appreciate your support. Oh, we've hit 230. We love that. Well in. Do keep hitting that subscribe button, guys. 250. Come on, we can do it. Not today, though. No, it wasn't too bad of a tackle, Barry. No, it was unfortunate. But McAllister was back on the pitch. That's the good news. Alexis is back on the pitch. I'm going to keep an eye on him just to see what his movement's like. But yes, good news is Alexis is back on the pitch. Gomez, he feels that was a foul. Referee said play on. Endo wins a header. Come on, Joe. See that out. Good shoulder. Throw in Liverpool far side. More the second stamp when he was on the ground. Yeah, no, Ushin, that was certainly the one of the two that looked far more impactful to McAllister than the initial trip, but I still don't think he intended it. And look, the most important thing for me is that Alexis is on the pitch and he's able to run this off. Van Dijk now heads it to Canade, brings it under control. Endo. Yes, Endo. Well in. That's brilliant from Endo. Out left side now to Lucho. Go on, son. Lucho around the outside. Cross in. Salah. Oh, lucky. Salah tries to catch it on the volley, but kind of slices under the ball. And it goes over the bar. That was brilliant from Endo. Under pressure in midfield. Gets past the pressure. And then plays a lovely ball into the left channel to Diaz. Well done, Endo, on that one. Unlucky. You can see why Mo tried to hit that first time. It was begging for a volley. But the great man just got underneath it a little bit. Yeah, you can see what he was trying to do, but wasn't the greatest connection. But again, big shout out to Endo for that bit of play in midfield. Very good playing against that press. Yes, Dom, well in. Go on. Soboslai, ball back to Mo. Mo, strike, deflection, and it'll go behind for Liverpool corner. Salah probably should have squared that ball out left to Diaz, and he does acknowledge that to his teammate, but it goes behind. It'll be Liverpool corner on the far side of the pitch. Again, Sheffield United very sloppy in possession, which I'm happy about. Right. Soboslai to take the corner, gives the signal. Cross comes in, goes over everybody. Oof. And gets put behind for another corner by, I think, Robinson, was it? Headed it over his own bar there. Let's have a look. Ball in from Soboslai. Bounces up. And yeah, comes off Sheffield United player and over his own crossbar. Off his shoulder, actually, and over the bar. Another Liverpool corner. Come on, boys. Another corner in. Not great, this one. Near post clearance from Sheffield United, but Joe Gomez is there. Joe's had his pocket pinched. Sheffield United have a 2-on-2. Yes, Kelleher. Yes, Queeveen. Oh, again, I say it so many times. We are our own biggest enemies in possession. That time it was Joe Gomez that had his pocket pinched. That left us with a 2-on-2. Sheffield's other player squares it left. Kelleher comes out and makes the save and keeps the score at 0-0. Well done, Queeveen. Hopefully that will give his confidence a boost. But again, Gomez needs to wake up. This is my big fear about Joe. I say it all the time. I think that he's just too lackadaisical and ball watches too much. Well, yes, Queeveen. Comes out and claims the throw in as well. Good goalkeeping. Is it just me or is Sabrina trying to cook us? I'm absolutely boiling here. So that should be a wake-up call for us, but good goalkeeping by Queeveen. Free kick here to Liverpool. Endo fouled inside the centre circle. Don't worry, Connor, I had that muted. Where can you watch the match? My gaff, mate. Come on round. Front door's open. You'll know it. You'll see the house with the steam coming out the fucking windows. It's that warm. Oh, that's us demonetized probably again, Connor. Sorry. I'm not allowed to say anything these days. You wish I was wearing a mankini on the bottom.
We're still green now.
We're still which what?
We're still green.
Oh, we're still green. YouTube have been playing dirty with us lately. They've been demonetizing us during watchalongs and then remonetizing it when they're over, which is horrible because we want that ad revenue. You know, we don't want to have to put Ben out to work on the streets again. He's not denying that. Who's the ref? It's Simon Hooper, mate. Your pimp. And I don't want to talk back to him. He don't play around. Right, goal kick to Sheffield United. 14 minutes on the clock at Bramall Lane, and there will be a good chunk of injury time at the end of the first half for the treatment that we needed to have for Alexis McAllister. Good news is Alexis is still on the pitch and looking like he's ran that off. But yeah, Joe needs to be a bit more awake and a bit more alert in possession. Go on, boys. Canade nods the ball down into midfield. Soboslai to Trent. Back to Soboslai. Endo. Sheffield United have it now. Left-hand side. Trent puts the press. Soboslai puts the press on. Don't foul, Dom. Don't foul. Foul him! Foul him! He was getting away from him. Sorry. It was don't foul when he was facing his own goal. Then when he turns the other way, I was like, But we were in possession. Gomez. Oh, fuck off, Joe! This time, he decides to knock it straight out of play, 15 yards ahead of Luis Diaz. It's just basic stuff. Klopp's not impressed, and I don't blame him. That was an easy pass. Endo with the header. Bit of head tennis going on here in midfield. Gomez heads it down. Diaz, he's brought down. Come on, ref. Again, Diaz tried to turn and brought down a free kick to Liverpool. Too far out for a shot, but you'd imagine Trent would fancy putting a cross in here. Why do we always play crap against small clubs? It's only 15 minutes in, mate. Come on, relax now. Who do you want to win I'm a Celebrity? I've no idea who's in it, really. As long as Farage doesn't win it, I don't care. Bellew, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. I don't really mind who wins it, mate. I'm not watching it, so. Ben went to school, but one of them, I'm gathering it was the Bristolian lady.
Yeah. Yeah, we were in the same school. She was a year above me.
Me and Tony Bellew went to different schools together. I thought Eddie Hearn was going to be in it this year as well. I think they tried to get him in. Canade in possession. Nothing on, goes back to Kelleher. Kelleher out left side to Gomez. Gakpo. McAllister. Back to Joe Gomez. Gomez switches up the angle, goes across to Ibrahim Kanadi inside the centre circle. Good ball, that. Good ball, Ibu. Out left side to Lucho. Good ball. Lucho back to Cody. Cody turns left side. Oh, he loses it. Unlucky. Verge wins the header to Endo. Go on. Nice ball out to Mo. Mo reverse ball up the line looking for Trent. Sheffield United player cuts it out. Come on. Keep pressing them. Don't let them play their way out. Oh, they've done it well, though. They've done it well. They've taken two of our players out of the game. Left side. Strike. Verge gets a block. He timed that well. You could see that coming a mile away from Verge. Didn't want to commit too early, but eventually had to make the step across. Got the block in, and now it's McQueevy and Kelleher. Well done, Virgil van Dijk. Is the Urban to Canade long pass and highly underrated? Yes, it was a lovely ball, but then he was skinned very easily down our left-hand side. Two of our players taken out of it with one little 1-2 there. Apparently, is the clock wrong? I don't know. I can't see it at my end. So just for context, I'm on 18, 05, 06, 07, 08, 09, 10. Cross in. Oof. Oh, Sheffield United player collides with his own. Your man's about to give out to the ref there for his own player colliding with his keeper. Did you see him? He was about to appeal for something, and then he realised, oh shit, no, that was our two players. Can you get sent off for fouling your own player? Has that ever happened? I'm sure there's been an occasion where two players have had a fight. But can you get sent off for taking out your own player? Imagine that happened. Like, imagine somebody two-footed another player, like, just because, I don't know, he's sleeping with his missus or something. Philly said he sees two clocks. Pick the one in the middle. Right, eventually, we're back on the play. Keeper goes long. Ibu wins the first header. Soboslai flicks it on. Lucho does well. Free kick given. Tried to get on with it quickly. Sheffield United players won't. Why are you bringing it back 10 yards, Hooper? Trent now. Ball in field to Lucho. Oh, no, that was Endo. My apologies.
You can only get sent off for starting a fight with a teammate, not for injuring them.
That's mad.
Lee Bowyer and Kieran Dyer got sent off in 2005 for Newcastle fighting each other.
I remember that. That was the incident I was thinking of. Go on, ball in. Unlucky. Yeah, I remember that Bowyer incident. All right. Corner to Liverpool on the far side. It was Gomez who tried the cross this time. It was well defended by Sheffield United number 15 and captain who puts it behind for another Liverpool corner. This time it'll be Trent instead of Soboslai taking it on that far side. Ball in. Verge gets ahead. Keeper tips it over the bar. It'll be another corner. This time on the near side. You can see that Verge is fighting to try and get that half yard there. But look, he's being grabbed. Look at that. Look at that. Fuck off. Look at that. Come on. That's nonsense. Cross in. Breaks it. Oh, he's giving a free out. So he gives a free out for that. But Verge gets literally dragged around by the jersey and there's nothing to be said. I mean, this is fucking horseshit. Verge just tries to get a bit of space there because he's been manhandled and your man falls on the ground and the ref gives a free out. They need to start giving penalties for these grabs of jerseys and stuff because it's nonsense. Here we go, left side, ball to Diaz. Go on, Lucho. Go on, son. Oh, fuck's sake. Another corner. Unlucky. Come on. I'll be watching this time. I hope the ref's starting to have a look at these little battles in the penalty area because it's getting ridiculous. Watch number 15 or number 19 here on Verge. Watch. And 15 now on eBay. Watch them. Your man's already manhandling Canada, just trying to get a half yard. Ball in, flicked on. Oh, it's cleared by Sheffield United. Second ball back with Gomez. He breaks the first challenge, dinks the ball to the far post. We let it go out to Trent. Trent fires in another cross. Salah heads it. Oh, Canada header, but the keeper makes the save. Unlucky. Well done from Trent. Good cross in. Mo directed the header well towards a teammate, but Ibu was just struggling to get the pace on it because it was a little bit high. Probably should have got a shout from Verge or Gakpo behind it, probably at a better angle. "23 minutes on the clock, 23 and a half minutes on the clock. We still await the opening goal. Those other Premier League games will be kicking off in about 20 minutes. And of course, we will keep you up to date with what's going on there. Yeah, but they're not the ones we care about, Ben. Let's be honest. We care about the big games.
Of course, but, you know, everyone cares about Crystal Palace, Bournemouth. No, they don't.
Endo into Gakpo. Someone said either your clock's 1 second wrong or Amazon's is. Does it matter? Like, really, does it matter? It's a second, dude. Come on. Yes, Endo. Again, nice little turn into midfield from him. Verge plays the ball out right side. It's overhit, though, over Trent's head, and it goes out for Sheffield United. Throw it.
My jinx just happened. Bournemouth has scored against Palace.
There you go. Bournemouth 1, Crystal Palace 0. Or should I say Crystal Palace 0, Bournemouth 1, to be correct. Of course, that'll be just before we play Palace at home. They get beaten by Bournemouth or something and then have a rebound game against us. You really not, you know you're potentially in the title race when you start getting doubtful about the small fixtures you should be looking to win easily. Sensi with the goal. Thank you, Mark, for that update. And guys, do not forget, do hit that subscribe button if you are new to our channel. There's 3,500 people in the chat. We appreciate your support. And we'll have a full match reaction, player ratings video, and all coming up for you today, as always. Simon Hooper has got his vibrating toy up his bum bum and shafting Liverpool again, says Gavin Hancock's. I don't know what he's done wrong yet, mate, to be fair. Maybe a booking for somebody, but other than that, I haven't really seen too many questionable calls here. So in the last 10 minutes, Liverpool have had 87% of the possession. Penalty to Brentford, somebody saying in that game as well. Would you take Gerrard as next Liverpool manager? Not a hope in hell. Not the way his career's been so far as a manager. He's a long way from getting the Liverpool job. If he's 8th in the Saudi Pro League, I'm not having him managing us in the Champions League, thank you. Oh, Trent, poor clearance, gives it straight to Sheffield United, but that's okay. They pass it straight out of play and give us a throw-in. Trent up the line to Salah. Salah, good Mo, good vision. Switches the angle up to Joe Gomez on the far side of the pitch. Verge, back to Ibu. Come on, boys. Look at the space in Lucho on the left. If we can get our heads up. Trent, he reverses it to Verge. Still not much movement ahead of them. Gakpo needs to get closer onto the shoulder of that defender. Diagonal ball looking for Lucho. It's headed behind by Sheffield United. And it'll be yet another Liverpool corner, this time on the far side. 1-0 Brentford goal in that game. Hansi Flick is the next Liverpool manager. Why? He's shit. He just got the boot from Germany after a very lucky job with Bayern. No, we need better than Hansi Flick. I don't like the idea of Hansi Flick. Look how shit that German team were. And Buemo with the penalty for Brentford in their game. Right, here we go. Corner to Liverpool. Trent on the far side. Come on, boys. Let's make one of these count. Ball in right on top of the keeper. Oh, Butterfingers there, and it's cleared by the defender. Gomez. Lovely ball. Lovely ball to Lucho. Or was it Trent? I can't see. I think it was Trent. Anyway, it's a Liverpool throw-in. It's taken quickly on the far side. Ancelotti. I mean, probably wouldn't put up too much of a fight against that. Oh, Sheffield United now have the ball far side of the pitch. Broke a couple of tackles. Oh, offside though. Offside up. Linesman's flags there. Free kick Liverpool. Yeah, look, it's hard to ever turn down the idea of Carlo Ancelotti, like, because he's the Don. Let's be honest. Good spot that by the linesman on the offside. What about Zidane? I don't think he has the English to come and manage. I think with him, you're talking France, potentially maybe Juventus at some point. Gakpo, well done. Good spin inside. Salah, back to Endo. Endo to McAllister. Gomez. Come on, Joe. Head up. Endo. Good ball around the side to Trent. Canade. Out to Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai to Salah. Back to Trent. It's over here from Trent and it goes behind for a goal kick. Ugh. Fulham 1-0 up as well, I hear. Fulham 1, Nottingham Forest 0. Good. I hope Forest get battered. The little feed the scouts are singing arseholes that they are with their king-in-chief up there in Manchester. Yeah, but his little office is up in Manchester. I don't want to give away his hometown. So we are at the half-hour mark, still scoreless. And let's be honest, I don't think we've really made the keeper do too much work yet. Come on, boys. Look, I lost a lot of respect for those Forest fans. Not only when we played them, and of course they were singing, but I was watching them play Everton as well. And you could hear the Feed the Scousers chants. It's sick. They need to stop it. Ange Postecoglou, I would love, James. You know, I'm a big fan of Ange Postecoglou. I think my style of managers are usually the ones that are good man managers, which of course Jurgen is. Gomez now out on that far side, trying to find a way to get a cross in. Joe, you're supposed to pay attention, mate, and not just watch the blocked cross. Opinion on Mbappe at Liverpool. You know what? There's a reason I haven't brought it up lately. Is even I'm finding it hard to convince myself of that possibility. Yeah, so that's why I've been quiet on the whole Mbappe stuff, because I really don't know if it's. I think it's fairy tale stuff, to be honest. But I don't think any of us can really have a real opinion of oh, hang on, what's this comment? Craig is jealous of Mark. That's why he said it. I'm not at all jealous of him, mate. I'm not jealous of anybody's success, especially when they're a prick. But now I'm not jealous at all. I promise you, mate. I just know a lot of stuff about him that you don't know. And he's not my cup of tea, but I'm not jealous. No, not at all. I'm very happy for anybody who does well in life financially, mate. No bitterness for me in that regard. I can promise you that. One already in the Brighton game. Nice. Nice. Cool. I just don't have those things open, Ben. Oh, unlucky. Ref tried to play us an advantage, but Diaz. Oh, go on, Mo. Well in, Mo. Keep going, Mo. Head up, head up. Penalty, ref. Come on. Ankle clip. No, Mo didn't appeal. Must be just me being optimistic. That'll be a yellow. Fuck's sake. Stupid challenge by Endo. See, this is why I'm nervous about Endo. It's because he's always just one foul away. Gets a yellow now. He's got to be careful for the remainder of this game. Let's have a look at this. I mean, what's the fucking point of that challenge, like? I mean, I've seen City get penalties for less than Salah's there, by the way. Well, I don't get that challenge from Endo. I don't understand what he was trying to do. The ball was gone before he even got there. Do have confirmation on the United team for anyone that's interested. Onana, Lindelof, Amrabat, Maguire, Bruno, Hoyland, Garnacho, Dalot, Anthony, Shaw, McTominay. Sheffield United go along with this free kick down by the corner. Trent gets a block in. It'll be Sheffield United throw in. Am I the only one who felt like there was a genuine clip on Salah's ankle there? Don't swear at me. You spelled swear wrong, mate. Throw in. Ooh, they get ahead on it, but it's straight into the arms of Kelleher. 10 minutes plus stoppage time to go in the first half. Endo to Gomez. Back to Verge. Canade. Out to Trent. Ibu. Endo. McAllister. Ball around the corner. Soboslai. Again, we're trying to be a little bit too intricate there. Verge wins it back. Gives it to Endo. Canade. Wide right. Come on. Trent cuts inside. Keep going. Soboslai. Trent. Oh, shot deflection corner. Another corner. Robinson this time gets the block in. It'll be a corner to Liverpool on the near side. Good intricate play here between Trent and Soboslai. Trent tries to pass it across the 6-yard box to Salah or Gakpo. But a block comes in from the Sheffield United player and it'll be yet another Liverpool corner. This time on the near side. So seventh corner so far of the game. Oh, Trent's arse is shown there. Hello, Trent's arse. Look, distractions here from Trent's arse. He's trying to distract us. Ball in. And it's a goal. And it's Virgil van Dijk. It worked. Trent's distraction with his bum worked. And Virgil van Dijk has opened the scoring. He's a centre-half. He's a number 4. Watch him defend. And we watch him score. He'll pass the ball. Come as you like. He's Virgil van Dijk. Trent's Irish can park a bike. Woo! Trent's Irish did the job there. Oh, they're going to VAR this. This is getting VAR'd, isn't it? This is getting VAR'd. This is getting ruled out. It's getting ruled out because Trent leaned into him. See, this shit does my head in. We ain't going to get a penalty for that if it happens the other way around. Oh, goal's given. Goal given. Go on! 1-0. Whoop, whoop. Yes, love that from Verge. Love that. Goal stands, goal given. Love that from Verge. Little sly, little hip wiggle. Do you see that? Hips don't lie. As Shakira said, hips don't lie. So yes, there is the breakthrough. We're back on the way. Goal confirmed, given, stands, whatever you want to say. Liverpool captain Virgil van Dijk with a breakthrough. But all we'll remember is Trent's arse crack. Trent, he's got it up here from corners, doesn't he? Whether it's taken quickly or a little bit of the bum. Doesn't matter. If it works, it works. And Trent, it worked. I swear somebody in the chat said to me about a Verge goal earlier on. Swear someone said to me that they were back in a Verge goal. Wasn't me now. I'm not that clever. 6 minutes to go in the first half, plus stoppage time. It's another Liverpool corner. This time we don't get the joy of seeing Trent's bum. SK, a peach was my thought as well. A little bit hairy peach, but... Shadow Vampire Wolf, thank you, buddy, for joining Anfield Agenda FC. Oh, this time Verge wins a header. Sheffield United players are going down on the ground like little children here. Every single time a ball comes in, one of them is falling down. It was you, 6-3, was it? Well in. Well in, mate. What's Hippity Hooper waiting for here? Why are we getting ref cam? Can we see the game? Canada wins the header. We're back in play. Come on, boys. Keep pressing. Sheffield United now on the attack left-hand side. Ball goes out of play for Liverpool. Throw-in. Nice ass work from Trent, said Liz. Nice shorts from VVD. Nice shot from VVD, sorry. It was good. It was a well-struck volley, Liz, yes, or side-footed volley. But look, we've got the breakthrough now. We can all calm down a little bit. Oh, Jack Newton, you said pen. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt, mate, because I think you were calling for a pen there more than anything else. I'm trying to keep up to date. Remember, we have a limited mod team at the minute. So I'm just going back to the chat just to make sure we haven't missed anything. I mean, I'm not seeing the fake scores you're all moaning about. Good ball in. Soboslai. Go on, Dom. Trent. Strike. Unlucky Trent. Tries to strike from distance. He's getting a bit greedy now, isn't he? He scored a few goals late and he's like, yeah, every time now. Connor, do you know what we haven't had in a while?
What?
A Scoopy Dink.
We haven't, have we?
We haven't had a Scoopy Dink in a while. I feel like we went through a lovely little phase of Scoopy Dinks. Did you do the drink review? I did, Reese. It's lovely, this stuff. Dr. Witt, it's called. Multivitamin drink. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. I can definitely get on board with this one. I don't know if she got it in the Polish shop again or where she got it, but I could say to you, it definitely gets 2 thumbs up. And if she plays her luck, cards looking later, she might get a thumb up. What? Connor's stripping over here, by the way.
Let's get more.
It's getting hot in her. Come on, boys. Lovely little bit of interplay. Go on, Endo. Left channel to Mr. Joseph Gomez. Oh, unlucky. Soboslai tried to play a ball across. Stand up, Trent. Stand up. Well in, boys. Good bit of play that. Well in, Gakpo. Okay, so don't worry. Our moderators are on the fake scores. You don't have to announce them to us. The boys are doing, and girls, I should say, are doing a cracking job, and I'm very grateful to them. He's got banned. Relax. Our mods are on it. Can we have a strip cam? Ooh. Is Newlon injured? See, this is what happens when I leave Benji Poo in charge of Newlon. He's too late now, Benjamin. Newlon needs to be out there, full balls out, little fish, big fish, cardboard box, as soon as we score. God, the things I do if I had actual control of what Newlon does, motion-wise, if we could control that, you would see some of this action. Some of this slap in the arse action.
Get you into one of them morph suits so you obviously can track the movement.
Oh, I seen the best NFL celebration the other day. It was like they scored the touchdown, then 4 or 5 of the lads sat down on the ground, lined up, and then the man came on like he was putting the seatbelt on a roller coaster on each one of them. And then they all went left and right together and then waved their arms around, and your man took it. Was brilliant. So elaborate. It was so good. Lucky there from Mo. He'd probably feel like he had a better chance than that one. Newlon should twerk. Now I have that Rihanna song work in my head. Free kick to Liverpool. Foul on Cody Gakpo, about 10 yards inside our half, right-hand side. Newlon should twerk. If I had control over his motions, trust me, Newlon would be getting filthy. 6 minutes added on. 6 minutes added on at the end of the first half. Salah. Down the line. Soboslai. Do you know, I'm honestly starting to lose some sympathy for the people in the live chat who's saying, is it 2-0 or not? It's 2-0 when I say the words 2-0. Until then, assume everything is fake. Until you get a confirmation from me don't listen to what you see in the chat regarding fake goal scores. I'll let you know when the ball's in the net. Don't worry. Offside there, and we've banned all the people who've put in the fake scores. Don't worry. Every single one of them has been banned. Unlucky though. I'm just glad we got the breakthrough, lads. The Manchester United-Chelsea game is underway as well, so we'll keep you up to date with that score. We'll keep you up to date with what's going on at Villa Park as well, of course. They take on Manchester City. Would I make any subs at half-time? No, I don't think I would, to be fair. I mean, obviously, Endo's... Oh, here's a stupid free kick again. We'd love giving away stupid free kicks right before half-time. And this is in a very shootable position as well. It's about 22 yards out. Slightly to one side of centre. I mean, your man was basically trying to get Canada up on his back. And then the ref gives a free kick in. Right, so it's a Sheffield United free kick. It's about 22 yards out. Just to the right-hand side of centre. We're 2.5 minutes into stoppage time of the 6 minutes that have been added on by the ref. McAllister's down behind the wall. Liverpool with a 4-man wall, and that's a woeful free kick, and it goes harmlessly over the bar. It'll be a Liverpool goal kick. That was a poor strike, to be honest. Right, Canada in possession. He goes to Verge. It always surprises me how some people are like that far off with a free kick. Like there's no excuse for a professional footballer missing that by the size of the goal again. Trent now, nothing on for him, so he goes back to Quiveen. Verge, again, he's under a bit of pressure, so he goes back to our keeper. Come on, boys. Nice little sneaky second before half-time would be lovely. Trent, good ball out left side to Joe Gomez. Chests it and brings it under control. Inside to Alexis. Back to Joe. Come on, someone look at the space in behind. There's a huge space there. There you go. That's the one. Oh, he made the run unlucky. He did make the run, though. Good spot. It was McAllister who made the run, but nobody's seen him. Endo now to Salah. Salah to Trent. Little twirl by Trent. Nothing wrong with it. Overhit past the Gakpo, and it's cleared for Liverpool throw-in. Trek Spell Boston. Thank you so much, my friend, for becoming a member of Anfield Agenda FC. You're very kind. Half-time in the Fulham game. It's Fulham 2, Forest 0. Thank you for that update, Mark. Throw in. Oh, McAllister. That's what the... McAllister had a shot. The keeper palms it over for a corner. But why didn't he catch that? He should have caught this. It wasn't that good of a strike. Yeah, that's bullshit from the keeper. If they concede from this corner, if I'm a Sheffield United fan, I'm fuming. Well done, Macca. Got a shot away, but surely the keeper's catching that, lads. Right, Trent with the corner. Gives the signal. Again, this is a poor one from Trent. Doesn't beat the first man. Thoughts on Szoboszlai so far this season? Hasn't been as good as I thought he would be. I agree. I don't think he's... It's like he came in, did well, and then has gone back a little bit. I do agree after that initial excitement of having him in. I feel like he's a little bit off. So, yeah, I do agree that we could do it a bit more from Dom, but look, I'm not worried about it. Lucho, Scoopy Dink out left side to Joe Gomez. Into the final minute of stoppage time. Ball into Salah. It's cleared by Sheffield United, only as far as Gomez. Endo. Nope, that's given away. Right, so more banning to do. Well done, Verge. Kept that in play. Right, my friend, Simon Hooper blows it up. It is half time. It is Liverpool who lead Sheffield United by a 1-0. That goal came Virgil van Dijk's way. So yes, well in. Half time, Liverpool 1-0 up, but let's be honest, not been playing great. Been okay. Soboslai started on fire, but it's a tough league. He will get better. Red Sai, I agree. Actually, Red Sai, would you be all right to be a mod, mate, actually? You're a name that I remember for a long time being in the chat. So do let me know if you'd be up for being a mod, mate, and I can make that happen. Penalty to United, apparently, is it? So Risen Over, thank you for that super chat, mate. Yes, he has started off well, Soboslai, but would like to see a bit more from him. But it will come. I agree with the chat. It will come. So yes, penalty given in the United game. I'm going to switch this over so I can watch it. Well, the penalty's been taken. I mean, that is the biggest load of my arse of a penalty I've ever seen. Oh my God. That's a shocking penalty to award. So Anthony slips, and as he's already slipping, Enzo stands on his foot a little bit. It is the most Manchester United-ish penalty ever. That's shocking. Honestly, you'll see this back later on. Let's put it this way. The one on Salah that wasn't even looked at, in my opinion, was worse. Bruno Fernandes stepping up for United. And it's saved. And then the rebound's blasted over the bar. You all right, Ben? You okay? I hate them run-ups, mate. I hate them run-ups for a penalty.
It's just, why?
He even gives the eyes to the corner he's going to. Like, if you're going to give the keeper the eyes like that, you've got to go the wrong way, the other way.
Just look
That's
at it.
shocking.
Oh, it's so weak. I hate those type of penalties.
Yeah, it wasn't a great penalty. He's right, it wasn't. It was one of those hop, skip, and a jump. He gives the keeper the eyes to the corner and then goes to the same corner. But you know what, Ben? I'm not trying to banter you, but I feel like it's kind of just reward for such a soft penalty.
Anthony does slip, but at the same time, you can see those being given. I get where you're coming from, but even though he did slip,
going to ground already.
Yeah, I know, but you know what the referees are like. Any kind of contact like that on an ankle, they're going to give it. Even I don't agree it should be a penalty, but the way it goes at the moment, they would give it. So
did you see the incident I was mentioning with Salah in the game where he had his ankle clipped?
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing even looked at.
There's no consistency. There's no consistency with the refereeing at the moment. So.
But 10 minutes in at Old Trafford, and it should have been 1-0 United. I'd say Adam's loving this. Oh, I'd say Adam's matchday vlog's going to be fun.
Honestly, knowing him like I do, he's probably going absolutely mental right now, that penalty.
Oh, Rashford's on the bench. Deservedly so, I should say, as well. Sorry, I want to just check back to the chat because I didn't actually look for Sai's answer. Right, so halftime in our game. It is Liverpool leading by 1-0. Virgil van Dijk with the goal. You know what? I feel like we're good value for the lead, but I also don't feel like we played particularly well. So I'll take it at this point. How am I? I'm good, thank you, mate. I'm good, thank you for asking. hoping we can get these 3 points tonight because we need them. We need them to keep up with our opponents in this title race. If Gakpo got the same time as Nunes, who would be better? I don't know what you mean. They're very different types of players, and I'm glad that we've got them both. How has Endo been? He's been good. Yeah, no, he has. He's been very good. Bit of a reckless yellow card that he picked up, which I guess is the only blot on his copybook. Okay, cool. Red Sai said yes. Cool. Let's find Red Sai. There he is. Thank you, Sai. Let me get that sorted for you, pal. Right, it's done there, buddy. Thank you. And thank you, Mark, for alerting me to that as well. So, yeah, look, it's good that we're 1-0 up, but I don't think any of us can say it's been vintage. But hopefully the game opens up a little bit in the second half as Sheffield United have to go in search of a goal. So, yeah, I think Endo's been good. Just, a bit nervous when anyone's on a yellow in the centre of the park. But other than that, yeah, he's been a very good performance from him. A bit of a mixed one from Joe Gomez down the left. I mean, some very sloppy passing and got robbed of possession inside his own half. But look, so far, so good. Man United game is end to end. Yeah, I mean, I think our predictions, we went team top of the league, went score draw for that one.
We did, because generally this game always ends up in about a 1-1 or 2-2.
Lord Anderson said, Macca looks not 100% since the knocker, is it me? So for me, it's been a difficult game to judge McAllister and Gakpo so far. They're the two players I've really struggled to get a read on. Gakpo, I feel, came into the game a bit more as the half went on. I thought he was a little bit anonymous at the start of the half. Do you know what, though? I don't know how to make this argument, but I'd like us to get Mo a bit more involved. I feel like we've been getting the ball to him, but every time we've got the ball to him, he's not been in a position to do anything really other than pass. And I'd like us to get him in a one-on-one or isolate him against the fullback a bit more. Good save from Kelleher as well. We got to mention that when the score was scoreless, Queeveen stepped up with a big save there, which was important. So I'm really happy for that for Queeveen as well. I'm also really happy, whatever we say about McAllister's performance in that first half, I'm glad that injury looked bad at first. I was very concerned. So for him to be able to get back up and continue on in the game, I'm happy with that. Darwizi is all we need to create chaos. This feels like a bit of a Darwin game. It does. It feels like he might give us that spark. Robinson being bullied, yes, I agree with that. Verge was very clever for his goal. If you look at how he leans into the Sheffield United player when he's about to run past them, very clever. No pace on the left to Nathan Chadwick. Gomez just stops the ball moving forward. I think that's a valid argument. He doesn't seem to want to try go around, use his left. He does check back a lot. But look, it kind of is one of these games, right, where we know there's some enforced changes because of the short turnaround between now and Saturday. It's also that time of the year where games are coming thick and fast, and the manager has to utilize his squad. So I guess the only important thing is we leave Sheffield with the 3 points. And as long as we do that, does the performance matter that much? At this time of the year, for me anyway, it always feels like it's just about getting the result. Sharkbait said Soboslai's been okay. He's been slightly outdone by McAllister and Endo, but he's doing all right. Darwizi needs to score to get his confidence up, said Afan. Do you think Gakpo should have had a pen? I know the incident you're talking about, but I've got to be honest and say I don't have a memory of what actually happened. See that guy there, Connor, on screen, on TV? He looks like Jono. Yeah, I don't remember the incident well enough to say to you. I remember he went down. I remember the incident, but I don't remember what actually happened. Salah's been quiet. He's worked well, Salah. He just hasn't been given the opportunity in the 18-yard box. But other than that, I think Mo's played. He always works hard, Mo, and especially covers defensively. I feel we're slowing down in the final third. We have to be faster with our decisions, said Marvin. What else we got? I really think we need another versatile midfielder, said Jake. Szoboszlai started off well, but not so sure about the latter part of the half, said Aku. Our attackers have been off it recently, said Philly. Yeah, look, I mean, I'm not going to push back against your comments because, you know, there's some validity to your points, but ultimately, we're in a good spot. And it's on us now. See the game out, get the 3 points, and move on to Palace at the weekend. But, you know, it's important we don't let any silly moments happen in the second half. No lapses of concentration. No giving the ball away. No stupid stuff, basically. And hopefully we get that second goal and Klopp can maybe make a change or two. I'd like to get Salah off the pitch and rest it up for Saturday. Same with Diaz, perhaps, in an ideal world. Shay's Travel said Endo's being class on the ball. Brilliant. There was one lovely moment there in the first half where he received the ball under pressure from 2 Sheffield United players, turned them, kept possession, and fed a lovely ball down the left side to, I think it was Lucho at the time. So, yeah, been very good. Happy with what I'm seeing from Endo, definitely. No score at Villa Park, said Patrick. Really hope it won't become a 1-1. Yeah, look, it's important that we put this game to bed. Definitely is. But I'm happy that we've got that breakthrough, right? And we're not sitting here at 0-0 hoping we can find a way through. Ben Doak, he's not in the squad today, is he? He's injured, right? I think Ben Doak went off for the 21s last night with an injury, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, United 1-0 up. Let's have a look at it. And it's McTominay. You guys don't give that man enough credit.
He always steps up. Always. When it's when a manager's job's on the line, McTominay always gets the goals.
It is 1-0 to United. It was an initial strike by Maguire that was blocked, fell to McTominay. He puts it into the bottom corner. There was a United player on the line there who jumped over it, but there's no way he's impeding the keeper. Keeper's nowhere near it. So that goal should stand. And just look at it now. That came from Chelsea giving away possession. Amrabat stepped up. He played the ball into the left channel. A reverse ball. It's pulled back. Maguire shot's blocked, as I said, and there's McTominay. Yeah, there's no way the keeper's getting near that. You can't be going near HOULDEN for that. He wasn't impeding the keeper, so that should stand. Oh, big doings, Ben. Big doings.
We need it. We really, really need it. Because I think we've got Bournemouth next, and then it's you guys. So we need 2 wins, really. Because Anfield's not going to be easy.
Oh, it's not.
How do you feel if we beat you?
LB, thank you for your 3-month membership comment. Said McTominay should be United's number 9. Chelsea are so poor, said Malcolm. I mean, look, nice turnaround that, I guess, from having had the frustration of the missed penalty, Ben, to at least go 1-0 up. But I haven't been paying much attention to the game. Obviously, gone back and forth, but it sounds like it's been an end-to-end start.
We started off the better. We were all over them in the first 5 minutes. And to be fair, on balance of play, I think we've been the better team. Chelsea, let's be honest with you, they're not the same as what they used to be. All that money Todd Bowley spent and that squad still can't get its rhythm together. One match they could be great, next match they look off the pace.
Right, we need a new poll. So give us a poll idea for the chat for the second half. We've got the first goal. That's done. So what do we think? What poll should we go for? Final score? Right, teams are coming out for the second half anyway. There's young Pitaluga. Not expecting Klopp to make a halftime change, but I will let you know. Endo red, yes or no? No, it was never a red. It was a stupid challenge, and I don't know why he made it, but it was never a red. People, I think, get too carried away these days wanting red cards. It is a contact sport. We need to remember that. I would like to see Trent try some more quarterback-style passes. Feel he might be against the congestion the Blades are creating in the final third, said Denilson Granados. They definitely are packing the final third, mate. You're right. There's not much space there for us to operate in. But look, all I can say is I'm happy we got the breakthrough, and we aren't sitting here trying to worry about how long it's going to be before we find that. Now, it's on Sheffield United to come and get something from the game. Thank you, Denilson, for your super chat, mate. You're very kind. Right, we're on the way. Second half, I will do a sync for you guys at 30 seconds. Sheffield United do the decent thing and launch it long. But Liverpool win the initial header. McAllister to Szoboszlai, back to Endo. And a little defensive triangle from Liverpool to play their way out. Queeving to Verge. Again, I will sync for you guys in a couple of seconds. We're getting close to the 30-second mark. So, would you stop with the social media shit? I hate that they cover the clock with this stuff. Right, I'm going to go 40. So 45 and 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Why is Harvey not playing? I expected him myself, Darwin, to get a run, mate, but I also am not unhappy at seeing Szoboszlai McAllister in that advanced position because, look, that's where we want to see Alexis play. Throw into Liverpool now on the far side. Ball goes out. It was intended for Szoboszlai, but it will be a Liverpool throw-in. All about game management and results. Give me 1-0 on the clean sheet any day, said Jared Phelan. Mate, I'm not arguing with you, bud. I absolutely agree. A 1-0 win's as good as any. It's about just leaving Sheffield United with those 3 points. Unlucky Lucho. Can't keep that ball in. It's a Sheffield United throw-in. I have a maths question. If Salah, Gakpo, Núñez scored 2 and Firmino scored 2, how shite are Man United? It's a really difficult question, that, mate. I'm going to say 7-0 shit. Sheffield United now on the counter down the left side. Trent gets back. Sheffield United keep possession, though. Block the cross, boys. Block it. Ball in near post. Verge defends it well. Puts it behind. It'll be a Sheffield United corner. Well done, Verge. His reading of the game so far has been exceptional. There was a beautiful incident in the first half where Joe Gomez gave the ball away. I think it was that one. Maybe it was a different one. Sorry. And Verge basically let the player move onto his left side and then very late steps across and gets the block in. Corner swung in near post. Flicked on. Headed away by Verge. Lucho finishes the clearance. Salah has it now. Ball up the line to Gomez. Go on, Joe. He didn't even look. He didn't even look! He just assumed Salah was there and played such another lazy Gomez pass. But anyway, it's a Liverpool throw-in. How has Callagher been so far? You've got to say he's been really good. You know, he's been asked to make a save, stepped up, made the big save. So, yeah, so far, pretty spot on from Queeving. Salah now down by the corner flag. Again, it's given away. And it'll be a Sheffield United throw-in on the far side. Gomez is our weakest link. Jason, I kind of agree with you, mate. You know, I keep talking myself into wanting to see Joe at left back to give Costas a break. And then very quickly realise, no, definitely not. That's a free kick, surely, Hooper. It is indeed. This game's calling for Gravenberg, said Nomad. Do you know what, mate? I like that show. I can see where you're going with it. Yeah, I think Mr. Ryan Gravenberg would suit this game. Canade to Verge. Not much ahead of them he can really do. So again, he goes back to Ibu. Jason Irish Red said, Craig, I wish I could give more of your channels class. I think you're so kind, Jason, mate. Thank you. Look, buddy, we never have any expectations of anybody for stuff like membership super chats. We appreciate you being here with us watching. And you're very kind, mate. Thank you. Right, Verge. Joe. Diaz. McAllister. Oh, he's brought down. Free kick. Poor old Alexis is getting it today, isn't he? This time it's the right ankle he gets a little kick on. Now, look, this one feels like a contact injury rather than Verge is opening his boot from the fix the laces. Yeah. It's a snidey little rake. Did you see that? Look at the end of this challenge. It's a snidey little rake down the foot, the little shit. See, that is snidey there. No, I don't like that. The initial challenge, fair enough, but there was a little raking down the foot there for me. You're pointing to your watch, Hooper, but ultimately, mate, he's got to fix his boot because somebody tried to slice his foot open. Awesome stuff, Craig. Keeping it real as usual. Thank you, bud. Appreciate you, Mr. Robert O'Shea. Thank you so much for your super chat, mate. Means a lot to us. Did anybody else feel the same way when they seen that challenge back? And again, Robert, I really do appreciate that, mate. Yeah, I felt like there was a little bit of a snidey rake down the foot for me there. Somebody said spot on. Initially, I didn't spot it until I seen the replay, but yeah, not great. Ibu. Endo, make that move. Make that move. Feel that groove now. Make that move. Feel that groove now. Make that move. If you could live in any one country you want, which country would it be? I feel like Spain or America are probably the answers for me. I know I'll end up living in Spain at some point in my life. That's always been on the cards for me. But yeah, I'd love to live in America. I don't think I could afford the health insurance and whatnot. Queeveen, nothing on for him, so he goes left to Verge. Verge plays the ball upfield. That's dangerous, Verge. Trent, ball into the left channel. Oh, well done, keeper. Well done, keeper. Comes off his line and clears it. I thought Diaz was going to be in. How about Australia? I've never visited Australia, mate, so I really don't know. But, you know, I've got lots of friends and relatives, actually, who've moved to Australia and love it. But I've never been, so I can't say yes or no. Do a watch along with Mark Goldberg. I don't know who that is, mate. Never heard of him. Is he? Yeah, sorry, not ringing any bells. Plus, I've done plenty of them with him if you actually go back and look. Over in That's Football, I did the whole Euros over there with them. So you can find that content if you look. What else we got? Can unseen these messages? Are you asking me, Alison, can I see the messages? Absolutely, mate. Yes. How about Africa? As it's the whole continent we're talking about, dude. Do you know, I can't say I live in the whole of Africa. I know I'm big, but I'm not whole continent big. Scotland. Do you know, we're trying to get Scotland in for the Anfield Agenda little July or June mini tour. I've got my manager looking at trying to get venues for. I think we've got Wales, London, Liverpool, and Glasgow. I think we're trying to sort out in June. Go on, but again, shocking. Cleared. Endo, well done. To Trent, to Canade. Boot. I don't know who he was trying to play that to. Ball breaks into midfield. Sheffield United player loses out, gives it to Diaz. Now it's Gakpo out to Salah. Trent's on the overlap. Cross takes a deflection, goes behind. It'll be another Liverpool corner. Do you know, Portugal, somebody said, I think there's something in Portugal where they're trying to bring in digital nomads. I think there is some type of incentive to go to Portugal if you're a content creator. But I think Spain's the likely one for me, in all honesty. It's not too far away. Got the good weather. Got fairly cheap food, drink, that kind of stuff. Ball in from Trent. Oh! Oh, so unlucky. Great save for the keeper. Oh, so unlucky. I thought that was the moment for Mo. It was a great corner routine. Mo catches it beautifully on his right foot, side foot volley, but the keeper's there with a good reaction save and touches it over the bar. I thought that was the moment for Mo. Well done, keeper. Good save. Someone said, come to Croatia. I've been there once. Cross in from Dom. It's over hit. Goes all the way through on the far side. Sheffield United trying to start a counter. Oh, Trent, he's made you again, mate. And now we've... Well in, Alexis. Come on. They still have it, though. Get bodies back. Yes, well blocked on the reverse. Salah now. Into Gakpo. Gakpo out to Lucho. Soboslai. Man on! Diaz. Nothing on there, so we go back. Why not a UAE country? Definitely want to get over and visit, mate, that part of the world. 100% want to go and visit Dubai and a few other places around that area. But we're talking about living, and I don't know enough about living in that part of the world.
You're not welcome in Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi would love me. Again, another attack breaks down for the Reds. It's gone through to the Sheffield United keeper. Oh, Alexis gone down again. Yeah, McAllister's gone down. On the far side of the pitch. Definitely doesn't look like he's going to be seeing this one.
Jones coming in.
Me and Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones. It's the left leg again. So nobody was near him this time. He's gone down. It must be the knock from earlier. Ay, ay, ay. Looks like Jones is the one coming on. Although Gravenberg, he's stripping out as well, I think.
James Pearce says Jones.
Hello, Sarka. No. So we're still awaiting this change to take place. McAllister's getting treatment. Sheffield United are getting a bit antsy, wanting them off the pitch. I wonder, was it that tackle on the foot, as somebody suggests in the chat? Maybe it was that snidey little rake down the foot. But yes, he will be going off. And at the moment, Liverpool are down to 10. Who won to Brighton is the show from the chat. Craig, visit Ireland, please. Someday, maybe, Owen, someday. Or I could open my back door and I'd be there.
Jones is
So Curtis Jones on to replace Alexis McAllister is confirmed. Endo. Ball up looking for Salah. He needs a bit of support there, lads. Liverpool throw in. Well done, Mo. We're at the hour mark now, and we have an enforced change. Obviously, McAllister off, Curtis Jones on, but it's been a struggle this game. It's been a proper grind. Boo. Come on, boys. Salad or Doku? I think you mean Salah. Salah, 100%. Fuck off. Salah or Doku. That's ridiculous. What has Doku done to even be mentioned in the same breath as Salah? Fuck me. These football hipsters get away from me, honestly. The overhyping of players who've had a good 5 minutes is crazy. Hey, Paul Konchesky or Marco van Basten? Go on, Lucho. Go on. I know Snaguiha, buddy. Go on. Yes, Lucho. Go on. Keep going. He's begging to foul you. If he'd have gone to ground there, Soboslai. You felt a little contact. Why didn't you go to ground? Ball in, Trent. Ball inside to Endo. I love the little look over the shoulder there from Endo to make sure he had space. Diaz. Elvis Presley or Carly Rae Jepsen? I don't know, mate. I just met you. I know it's crazy. But here's my number. Some dick pics, maybe?
You somehow just made a TV search for What's Your Number on Netflix.
I'm a magic me. Free kick to Sheffield United. Yellow card for Ibu here for a bit of a messy foul. And not the Leo Messi kind. Ibu forgot he's supposed to kick the ball. If I was offered to go on I'm a Celebrity, would I go? No, I wouldn't. I'm far too much of a pussy to sleep outside like that, mate. Ooh, free kick was floated in. And thankfully for us, it takes the bounce and goes behind for a goal kick. Ooh, I tell you what, we let him go at the far post. Fortunate there that he didn't get on the end of that one. Would I ever go on Saturday Social? Nah, it's not my type of content. That, you know, no disrespect to anybody involved, but one, it's way too early in the morning for me, and two, I don't feel like I'd be a good fit for that show. You know, I have actual football knowledge, like. Joke, by the way. I love how much respect you have as a content creator. You don't one of these fools give up horrendous opinions for clicks. That drives me mad, dude. I hate when I see that in our industry because you know straight away it's bullshit. Like, they don't think these things. They just say it for clicks because people bite on it. I wish it didn't happen. I wish people stopped, but I hope people just stop clicking on them and watching the stupid opinions, because there's a lot of great content creators that, you know, make very, very good, in-depth, knowledgeable, fun content. And then there's the others. Oh, that was look at that ball from Trent. Shade to Steven Gerrard in that one. All I can say, Ben, is thank God this game isn't on top of the league, mate, because the goal average would be destroyed.
Oh, it's the same with the United Chelsea one because that settled into a 1-0 pattern as well. So good.
Ronnie, thank you for the super chat, mate. You said this game is giving you the fear. It feels like we need something to shake it up a bit. It's been a bit meh, all right.
Are we thinking 6-all tomorrow on top of the league?
Sounds about right. I mean, could be a 6-5, could be a boring game.
Could be.
Nunes coming on.
Yep, Captain Chaos is preparing his cape. Fulham 3 up now. Wow, Fulham doing bits tonight. Obviously full of confidence after the great game we had with them. Gakpo's fouled. This would be a Liverpool free kick. No, ref plays an advantage. No problem with that. We were in possession. Endo.
Elliot coming on as well.
Yes, Elliot and I think that's 2 good calls from Klopp. Elliot and Darwin. Nothing against that. Salah, again, back to Canada. I mean, I like that we're not doing anything silly. 65 on the clock. Well, a bit over 65, nearly 65-30. Salah now, reverse ball. Yeah, he was offside. I don't know why we played that pass. Curtis Jones got a little bit left on him in that challenge, but I hope he gets back up to his feet. Here we go. Harvey Elliott, Darwin Núñez about to come on. Here we go. And there's no pigtails as well. And he's got black boots. He's back. He's back. Normal Darwin. Here we go. Pippi Longstockings, Darwin. Normal Darwin. Lucho is coming off. He's the first confirmed substitution. And Salah. Salah is coming off as well. So you would imagine we'll see, well, probably Elliot go to the right and Gakpo left, down to the centre. I mean, we'll see in a second. Again, we still await the 200 up for Mo, but it can't be too long away now. So Elliot and Núñez on, Salah and Diaz off. Hopefully, this gives us a bit of a spark. Ben, what score is it in your match, mate? Something happened.
No, something.
Fuck's sake. I'll talk you through it, Ben. Don't worry. It's a lovely ball played into Mudryk. He slides the ball in. And then Cole Palmer just does what he wants and basically rolls one into the corner while Onana crawls across the ground to try and get there.
There's a guy on Twitter who said Cole Palmer's going to cook you guys today. It's a good finish. Let's be honest with you, it's a great finish into the bottom corner. Bit of a trickler, but we got to be doing better there.
How did he get unchallenged to get there?
Because our defence and our midfield just let people walk through them. Adam will be going mental, by the way.
Keep an eye out for his vlog. It is still 1-0 to Liverpool in this one. We're into the final quarter. But the good news, Ben, is that your prediction's on.
Yeah, me and Adam did say 1-1. How did he even scored there? Lindelof, what are you doing?
Adam loves that Lindelof. Big fan.
Yeah, massive fan of Lindelof. He will be doing his nut.
I love this now. Even when Adam's not here, I still have a United fan to bully. Love you, Ben.
Cheers, mate.
Right, come on, Liverpool. It's all very well laughing at United, but there's a game to be won here, boys. Right, come on. This has been a proper turgid midweek affair, hasn't it? Gakpo now. It is Gakpo on the left with their Isamo through the middle. Jones, Elliott, So it looks like it's been 2 straight swaps. Elliott for Salah, and Gakpo's pushed out left, and Darwin's gone through the middle. Why have I got Agadoo in my head? My head's going, Agadoo, do. Push pineapple, shake a tree. Agadoo, do. Andre Onana, goodness me. To the left, to the right. Oh. Sheffield United now in possession, right-hand side. Uh-oh, come on. Come on. So my chief moderator, Mark, has sent me a message saying, keep an eye on Jones. It looks like he's nursing a bit of an injury. And I do agree. And I think the chat picked up on it as well. It definitely looks like that challenge on Jones when the offside decision was given left a little something on him. So good spot that from you guys as well. Elliott ahead of Doak for right wing. Doak's injured, I think, Ian. He's not on the bench, right? He is injured. I think, let me have a look. He's not on the bench. He was injured last night in the 21s game against Bradford, to the best of my recollection. Even as a scouser, I have to say Jones is not the level we need. He was, though, for a good while. Like, I was very critical of Curtis Jones, but he did have that spell last year where he looked mint. But look, let's be honest. Today it's been weird. Like, we've never really got going in this game so far, and that's okay as long as we hang off and get the win. Endo now, go on, son. Nice ball. Oh, go on. Go on. Gakpo, lovely little reverse ball over here. What were we saying there, Ben? Wow. Fulham doing bits today. 4-0. Jesus, that's fair play. Take you through the game. It is Fulham 4, Forest 0. Obviously 1-0 in this game. Villa 0, Manchester City 0, and Manchester United 1, Chelsea 1. Other games still going on. Brighton 2, Brentford 1, Palace 0, Bournemouth 1. So there we go. Here are your latest. $18 plus stoppage time to go, and there will be a few minutes here for the McAllister injury and that as well. So it's 0-0 in the Villa Abu Dhabi FC 115 charges. Nothing to see here. Creative Accountancy are us. Oh, lovely little back heel that, Dom. Oh, yes. Oh, unlucky. Good play. Lovely little back heel from Szoboszlai, opened up space. Then the ball was fed back into him in the right channel. And it was exactly the right ball as well. And then he tries a cross that would have picked out Darwin, but fair play to the Sheffield United player who got back and made a good challenge with a good aerial clearance, I should say. And it'll be a Liverpool corner, but that was lovely football from Liverpool down the right-hand side. Here comes Poundland Sadio Mane on now for Sheffield United. That is a Sadio Mane hairline, if ever I've seen one, lads. Trent with the corner. Come on, boys. Liverpool throw in. Will we see the Sheffield United substitution now? Klopp's not happy about something. So here come the changes for Sheffield United. Double change from Chris Wilder. Brooks and Asula off. And Fleck and Traore on. Man on. Wakey, wakey. Ah, Gushigi. The amount of fake on-post pay your postal fees nonsense. Are you getting loads of them, Connor?
Yep. And all my different bank accounts they shut down that night with.
Oh, I get that all the time.
Yeah, my AIB's hacked my phone.
I keep getting a Microsoft virus. I don't have anything Microsoft.
So we get them phone calls. Hello, we're ringing from Amazon. It's like,
No, I haven't, thankfully.
once a week at least.
I blow a whistle down the phone at them or something.
That's a robot usually.
All right. Cleared away by Liverpool. Come on, boys. This is I'm getting nervous now. 15 to go. Better have another little sup of Jesus juice here. Whose hairy legs are they? Is that Diaz? Who's gone down? Oh, it's Soboslai. That makes sense. He gets his eyes raked. I like this bearded Soboslai. Tom the werewolf. Also, messages from DPD, Amazon, and Vodafone. Yeah, there's loads of them around this time of the year. Virgin possession now. Come on, boys. We're not going to remember this game. I'll tell you what. This is not one for the ages anyway. He's off again. Another miss by Darwin, but the flag hasn't gone up yet. Cross in. Oh, lucky on the far side. Gomez, he rifles a shot over. If Darwin was onside there, should have done better. Let's have a look at it. Line. I think he would have been just off, you know. I think his shoulder would have been just off there. I think he would have been off. If you look at it, I think his shoulder was leaning off. And then Joe Gomez volley was, you can see what he tried to do, but couldn't keep it down. Oh, God. Come on, boys. This is a hard watch, isn't it? Throw into us on the halfway line, right side. Endo. Less said about that, the better. Anyway, it's a Sheffield United throw in. The longer it goes 1-0, the more nervous you get. Still surprised we haven't seen Mr. Ryan Gravenberch come on, though. Oh, here we go. Long throw in time. The ball's getting dried off with a towel. Did they not stop that a while ago? One of these days, you're going to see a lad thrown on a pair of goalkeeper's gloves or something when they're taking these throw-ins. Long throw into the penalty area. We let it bounce. Headed away by Gomez. Finished by Gakpo. Gomez now on the left channel. Ball down the line to Darwin. He's challenged Liverpool throw-in on the near side. Come on, boys. 11 to go. 1-0 isn't good enough. It is if it finishes 1-0, Jacob. Any win is good at this time of the year, but, you know, certainly not great on the old nerves. We deserve to draw. No, we don't. Sheffield United have created nothing and had nothing. You can say we've played poorly, but we've still been by far the better team in this game. Sheffield United deserve nothing from this. They've been awful, but so have we. Oh, lovely little bit of cushion play there. Darwin left side. Come on, go on. Back to Jones. Endo. Van Dijk. Ibu. Elliott. Back to Verge. Ibu now. 10 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Free kick fell on Ibrahim Kanade from Fleck. Liverpool ball right hand side. Oh, Verge is definitely running the show, Grez. I was thinking similar a moment ago. He's like an orchestrator. Fuck me, he's like a conductor back there, isn't he? Right, so Trent and Szoboszlai standing over this. Sheffield United keeper has made a two-man wall here, so he's not expecting a shot anyway. Delivery in from Trent. Again, it doesn't beat the first man and it's headed away by the Sheffield United defence. Back with Trent. Elliott. He tries to strike from distance. It's blocked. Ibu now. Again, Verge wins a back upfield. Sheffield United clear their lines, though. Well in, Trent. Wins the ball back. Gomez to Dominic Szoboszlai. Liverpool are just trying to draw them on at this point. Draw Sheffield United on some so we can play into some space. Gakpo does well. Cuts inside there. Reverse ball to Elliott. Back to Jones. Oh, you can see what he's trying to do, but he doesn't get the connection. Come on, come on. Endo well in. We're back. Well done, Endo. We almost picked a way through there. Jones just couldn't keep his balance to get a clean enough strike on the ball. Seven and a half to go, plus stoppage time. Currently, Liverpool lead by a Virgil van Dijk goal to 0. Endo's done well, by the way, to get through this game with that yellow card. He's managed himself very well. Kanade. Trent. Love that little dummy. Get there, get there. Oh, so unlucky. Unlucky Darwin. Just ran out of space, but there's a nice little dummy in turn. Oh, he gets a yellow for kicking the ball away. Jesus Christ. Fulham 5-0. My God. What did I predict, Ben? What did I predict, Ben?
Fulham win, maybe.
What happens when I'm not there for the show? Gravenberch stripped off and ready to come on for Liverpool. Scored draw. How anybody thought that was going to be a score draw is beyond me.
Adam was very convincing. He said, it's the worst game in the world. It's Fulham versus Forest. No one cares.
5-0.
5-0.
They must have thought that game was scheduled to be on top of the league.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine? So we've just chosen Fulham versus Forest. Why? Yeah, we just thought it'd be 5-0.
Free kick here to Sheffield United. Foul from Dominic Soboslai on Fleck. Again, it's just a silly little foul. Defend, lads. Jesus, defend. Nothing stupid. Come on.
It's a good question for you, Craig. Does that mean Cooper's gone?
I don't know. Go on, Darwin. Go on. Go on, Darwizzy. Go on. Feed him. Ah! He did all the hard work and it misplaces the sideways pass. Ugh, for the love of God. Right, here we go anyway. Gakpo coming off to be replaced by Ryan Gravenberch. Lucky that from Darwin. He did so much of that right and he just couldn't get the ball through. But still promising. Gakpo coming off to be replaced by Mr. Ryan Gravenberch. And also a change from Chris Wilder. I don't know who he is, but he's got silver hair. Sousa, he's been replaced by Norwood. Four minutes plus stoppage time to go. Oh, silly header. Clear. Fucking clear your lines, you donkeys. What are we at, like? Come on. That's it. Clear. That's a free out, ref. Yes, free to Liverpool. Just, again, dilly-dallying at the back. Just put the fucking laces through it. Look at this nonsense. Boot it. Oh. Bit messy, that, from Grafen, or from Ibu. Get on with the game quick, boys. Take that fucking free kick. Good. Hooper wave. Take that free kick quickly. Just kick it anyway. There you go. Long ball forward. Verge watches the bounce, does the right thing and heads it out. I love that he takes no chances there. Spot on, Verge. Put it out. Reset. Palace 0, Bournemouth 2 now in that game. Another change from Chris Wilder. Trusty off, low on. 2 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Long throw in coming from Fleck here. Flicked off our defender's head. Ibu this time. Corner to Sheffield United. Ay, ay, ay. Come on, boys. Well done, Ibu, for getting that over the bar, but come on. "12 corners for us, 2 for them." In at the near post. Volley down into the ground. Oh, thankfully goes over the bar. Goal kick. Ooh. Oh, God, we have not made this easy on ourselves, lads, have we? But it's a goal kick anyway. Probably should have been a corner, actually. Endo got a block on that? I think Endo got a block on that, lads. Looked to me like Endo got a little touch on that, but the referee's given a goal kick. Liverpool throw in. Szoboszlai's gone down now, holding his knee, but I think he's all right. Oh, handbags time. Hold me back. The referee gives a yellow card to Norwood, I think, in there. Yep, just confirmation. He misses the next match now. Right. What's the stoppage time?
For 6 minutes.
Offside against Darwin. 6 minutes of stoppage time, folks. 6 minutes to go. I can't complain about the 6 minutes, to be fair. There was breaks in the game. Verge wins the header again, as he has done all night. Oh, it's a little stupid back heel. Yes, Ebu. Take no chances. Well in. Yes, Joe. Well done. Verge loves that. Well in, Joe. Plays it out off the Sheffield United player for a goal kick. Love that. Well in, Joe. And well done, Verge. I love the way he went over to celebrate with his teammate there. Nice. Yeah, Tyler, I was thinking the same, mate. The pitch does look shite, doesn't it? It looks really cut up. Come on, Dom. Jones. Joe Gomez. Go back to the keeper, mate. Nothing on. Kelleher goes along with the clearance. Darwin heads the ball down to Elliott. Endo. Ball across to Szoboszlai. Reverse ball to Gomez. He tries a little chipped in cross, cleared by Sheffield United. He tried to start a counter-attack. Well done. Well done, Dominic Szoboszlai. Great tracking back, mate. Well in. That's it. We're managing it well so far. It's not pretty, but it doesn't have to be if we get the win. Jones, Endo, Verge. Come on, boys. To Joe Gomez. That's it. Just keep the ball. Keep the ball, move the ball. Nothing wrong with it. Kelleher goes long. Darwin does well fighting for that. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. I'll go out for a Liverpool throw in on the far side. We've done well to waste 3 minutes here moving the ball around. Right, 3 minutes of stoppage time to go. Oh, jeez, that's a silly throw in. It's all the way straight through to the keeper. Come on now. We'll be asking you for your man of the match vote in the post-match show. Don't worry about that, guys. We will be giving you guys your opportunity to vote for the man of the match. Unlucky. Sheffield United throw in far side. Full time in the Fulham game. It finishes 5-0 against Forest. What a result that is. Love that strength from Darwin. Now get your head up, son. Head up. Ah! Come on. We've won it back, though. Ball across. Oh, Dom. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Dominic Szoboszlai 2-0. What a tasty, tidy finish. Szoboszlai is running wild all over Sheffield United. I love it. Great finish by that. Oh, what a finish. Calm, composed, top bins, bing, bang, bosh. Job's a good one. What a finish from Szoboszlai. Oh! Or was he with the assist? Let's have a look at the replay. Good challenge from Darwin to win the ball. Good challenge. Darwin wins the ball. And then lovely vision. Lovely ball into Dom. First touch. Beautiful finish. That's delicious. Fair play to Mr. Darwin Núñez. Great assist. But what about that for a finish, lads? Oh, look at this. Traps it, and then keeper comes out and just side foots it past them into the roof of the net. And Liverpool have a 2-0 lead over Sheffield United. Dominic Szoboszlai with the goal that gives us a bit of breathing room. Well done to Darwin Núñez for his assist as well. I will take that. Goal given as well. We are 30 seconds away from this one being wrapped up, but we love it. Liverpool moving to within 2 points of Arsenal at the top of the Premier League table. What was a tricky away fixture midweek. Ben, get Nulo now. Come on now. As soon as that ball hits the net, I want to see a dancing alien.
Yeah, but I've also got to set up all the stuff afterwards. So, injury time goals.
Sunshine, moonlight. How did that become his song, by the way? I was wondering this earlier. Good times, boogie. I'm so happy for Dom with that goal. What he took it so well. And well done to Darwin. You know, I can't big up him enough for winning the ball back like that. And then having the awareness to play a ball in. That's just delicious. Very happy with that. Please tell me we went for a away win, Ben. 2 clicks.
A score draw? No, yeah, of course we went away win. The look on your face like, wait, what?
Like, what type of fuckery have they done? Free kick to Sheffield United. I mean, they're rushing here like they've got a chance to get back into the game. Welcome back to the Premier League, Chris Wilder. Wishing you all the best outside of today, of course. Sheffield United go diagonal with the free kick. Liverpool win the header. Second header won as well. Come on, Hooper. The referee puts the whistle to his lips. It is all over in Sheffield. Liverpool have beaten Chris Wilder's Sheffield United by 2-0. Those goals came courtesy of Virgil van Dijk and Mr. Dominic Szoboszlai. We love it. It wasn't perfect. It wasn't vintage, but it was a clean sheet and it was a 2-goal victory, and we will very much take that. So we're going to be going straight to our match reaction. We're going to be asking you guys in it to let us know your man of the match as well. So don't forget to join us for that one. We will get a link up in the chat momentarily for you guys to click to come over to the match reaction. And yeah, we'll take it. 2-0 victory. Nothing wrong with it. Look, obviously, we're concerned about the potential injury to Alexis McAllister. We'll wait for word from Jurgen on that one. But we can confirm it is now Liverpool who are second in the league table, 2 points behind Mikel Arteta's Arsenal. And we will very much take that. As things stand, we still have 2 other games going on in the Premier League, which will keep you up to date in the match reaction. So before you head off, hit that like button. Do drop a sub as well if you haven't done so. And match reaction is pinned to the top of the live chat. We will see you guys in 60 seconds. Talk to you then. Much love. Bye-bye.